was in
Say
the
Ray.
back. Rach was in the back. You heard me? Rach was in the back, I
Yeah, I
believe.
got her. I got
He
her.
heard you. He
That's
heard
it.
you.
That's it. That's it.
Umar in the building. Umar, he said, Rachel's in the back. Rachel's in
Mhm.
the
Umar,
back.
What up, man? What
What
up,
up,
ladies?
man?
That's
What
his
up,
back. Oh,
though?
Commander.
hi, Commander.
Commander was coming to save me.
Hi. I was gonna come in, but my phone's kind of glitching, so if it kicks me out,
Oh,
that's why.
shit. Commander's the Matrix. You
Well,
see
if
her
you
phone
get up,
glitching?
you have the right to back up anytime you want. I don't want to hear that.
I came up here to tell Gary shit. I don't know what he talking about because I already borrowed a pair of God slippers, so I am God. He gonna kick my ass.
Ryder has
Don't
defeated
just don't
all
be
the
like.
odds. She really is the exception.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's nothing wrong. What I'm saying is we can be an exception, but everybody can't be an exception, right? Like you're not. Everybody can't be that 1%. You
But
see
if
what I
we all
mean?
go, if we
Everybody
all go
can't be that.
around thinking that we're not that 1%, we'll probably never be that 1%.
I'm a 9%.
Mm,
Son, I'm just playing.
mm-hmm.
See that's understandable. But here's the reality of a thing. A lot of us know
Well,
we ain't
Gary's
that
starting to
one
sound like
percent.
me. My bad.
Gary
There
is
you
so
go.
Here's the
serious. We
real.
just fucking with him. We just messing
My
with him.
bad.
Here you
I
go.
just want to fuck with
I
Gary real
know.
quick, bro. That's my punchline when I want to decapitate people's ideology. That's what I say. Here's the reality of the thing. Right? I'm just fucking with you, Gary. Go
Listen,
Nah, I'm
listen,
just saying.
listen.
Go ahead,
Gary,
Ryder.
you are the union
Uh-huh.
rep. I understand. I'm learning a lot about union representatives and all this shit. You are Word's union rep. Commander is HR, and me and Word is out here fighting wars.
ahead. Gary,
And and
Gary
and
is
and
my
and, and that's okay.
Yeah,
Gary is like my Jiminy the Cricket. Gary said the stuff the way I'm supposed to say it.
he's like, it's supposed to be like this. We're fighting for the rights. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Mhm.
When is y'all gonna raise our money, YouTube? That's Gary's job.
YouTube is playing around with it as it is. They playing too
I'm just
much.
talking
They
shit.
they trying to they trying to no. I'm just saying that you got so many people that want to like.
No, I was
They
talking
don't
shit
want
because of
you
what
to.
we
They
do in
want.
Philly. So I
Oh, I'm
was
just
just
saying.
talking
It's so
shit.
many people. It's so many
I
people
know.
that that deserve recognition and serve and deserve a lot of things. But there's certain people that move the goalposts. You see what I mean? They move the goalposts to
Facts.
where they know you earned it. They know you deserve the spots that you deserve, but they want you to keep going so for their benefits. So
Mhm. Facts,
it
facts,
just
facts.
sucks.
I don't know,
It
man.
really sucks.
Where the hell is our little what you call them Jones? Them little lollipops they used to give us. We all said
Yeah, Rachel, I keep telling you, man, look, after this, I know I keep promising. Every time I talk to you, I remember, like, damn, I'm supposed to
huh?
make that drop for Rachel.
He
You
ain't
asked me to
promised me
make
no
a drop.
lollipop, guys. I don't know what happened,
No,
but
I ain't promising no lollipop.
nowhere.
Nah,
I
but
was
I
Oh
making a
keep
no.
getting
joke.
to make that drop. It's like, the kid. But once this weekend pass, I'm gonna be more focused on.
Writers, he feels so guilty that you're not even
About
talking
what?
about that, but he just had to say that because
Oh,
Yeah,
about
when I
omelet?
heard her
I know we're
voice,
gonna
I'm
guilty.
get
like,
to it.
damn, I still ain't make that shit yet. I'm just, I
I know
don't
we're
know.
gonna get to it. We all going through a lot of shit, man. Listen, he got a
Yeah, my
family the
wife
same
is
way I
crazy.
do. On some real
I'm
shit.
sitting
And
up
then
here now. Man, this fucking trampoline won't fold up. Why the fuck did I'm trying to
what?
get the house.
It's
I
a
got people.
it's a
Everybody
miracle.
standing right over the house.
It's a
And they
The
miracle
coming
where
word's
you
home tomorrow.
glitching.
know. Where are you how much money you owe your kids every time you cuss?
You know what? I don't really cuss that much. I really don't. I don't talk that much, so I don't really cuss that much.
Oh, they don't
I'm
catch
being
you
honest. My
live yet.
wife is the cuss. My wife is the one always cussing.
Oh
She's the
shit.
talker. I don't really talk too much.
It's
Like in
always
real
something
life,
He
I'm
going.
said I don't really talk too much.
Women,
no like
what is going
when
on?
you get like people who fuck with me who know me, they be like his ass don't talk unless you talk about some nerdy shit or just you know some random. I be talking about random shit like people I know. we'd be sitting outside. I start telling them about bugs and shit. Like, this bug, the nature, the behavior of this bug, they do this, they do that. That's similar to that. They be like, bro, what the fuck does that matter? I'm just saying, it's interesting.
Words
We
to
Like,
truly are
I'm
special people.
one of them
That's
type of
just a
people.
man shit. Fuck that. Let me observe,
Especially
let me
now.
observe
Especially
Mother
now.
Nature. Only word, yo.
Word is especially now. Yeah, I'm telling you, he's different.
Yeah, man.
He's
I'm
definitely
good,
different.
bro. I accept that.
Exceptional.
Yeah,
Gary, exceptional.
my mama told me I was exceptional.
Exceptional, yes.
My grandma told me I was a special little boy. I know what she meant. She meant something else. Bro, you so special. Like, I know what that
Hey,
means, grandma. I'm a little slow. But it's okay.
I can't with word right now. I'm like, what? Call his grandma up. Like, what up?
No, grandma used to always say that. She said, you a special little boy. I'd be like, I know, I'm a little serious.
You know she was being sarcastic, right?
Yeah, I know.
We
She
all
saying
was
I
told
was
we
dumb.
were special at one point, but not the way we
I
think.
really would. But see, this is I was awkward and different from everybody. So
But I
she used to say that shit because when I found dry ice, like when I asked the ice cream man, like, how do y'all keep the ice cream cold? He said dry ice. I said, what's that? Can I have some? He gave it to me, bro. I was like 3 years old, 4 years old, and he was like, don't put it in the bottle and add water to it. And I'm like, what? So I did it, and I started making like little explosives. My grandma was like, "You a special little boy."
I can't
Like,
with
he trying to
word.
blow something up. Oh my
No,
God.
it's a pop
Wait,
bottle,
dry
man. It's a
ice
dry.
and water make
Yeah, you ain't know
no.
that?
He had an intelligent airhead moment.
It's gonna make it builds up pressure. So if you put it in a pop bottle or something, it'll explode because there's an intense amount of pressure.
You see my point? An intelligent airhead moment.
Yeah, he had a
So when I
blonde
moved to
moment.
Detroit, I was teaching little kids that. So everybody was buying dry ice from the ice cream truck, and they was wondering why. You could get-
Wait, you could buy dry ice
Yeah.
I mean,
from the
that's where we
truck?
used
Oh,
to get it from. That's where we used to get it from the
Mr.
ice
Salty
cream truck.
or whatever the ice cream truck was.
I ain't gonna tell you how to make dry
They,
ice. You can make
oh
it
my
too.
God,
I ain't
yeah.
go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I ain't gonna get it. I know how to make a lot of fun things. I just don't talk about it. There's a lot of stuff I
You're gonna
don't
make
talk about.
snow.
People actually. That's why my mama was. My mama used to tell people like, "Why y'all make this boy mad? Y'all know he don't think straight. Like he gonna do something. You ain't gonna be able to turn your lights on your porch. You ain't gonna be able to push the brakes on your car. Why you keep fucking with this boy?" My mama used to tell people that. Like y'all know the boy ain't got it all. And he ain't gonna cry. He ain't gonna complain. He ain't gonna say nothing. You just go push your brakes and the shit ain't gonna work. And then you gonna be like, that damn
Oh,
Dorian.
oh, you dangerous then. You
Turn they
MacGyver.
push light on and they go yoga flame. That's your fault.
Shit.
Not doing me.
You know what just reminded me of? It's crazy. They said only the white boys did that in their mama basement. And look, see, we're not wait. What you say about that, guys? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Man, I used to. That's why my mama was telling my wife some stuff, and she was like, "Oh, you ain't buy," because I say I want to buy my son a chemistry set. My mama was telling her about my first two chemistry sets. She was like, "You are not buying him a chemistry set. He do everything you do now." Like that's how you figure shit out and make shit.
Yep. Some real shit.
But, testing shit. But my son curious just like I was. He want to know how shit works.
Shit
He
like
ain't
that.
take no
yeah,
TV apart. He took a couple things apart. He took a stereo apart.
He said he took a
But
stereo.
I took a floor model TV apart and put it back together when I was like 3 or 4.
that's
But
something I'm trying
but
to tell you, man. Something wrong
but
with you.
my
You different.
stepdad though, I used to sit and watch my stepdad rebuild engines and carburetors and shit. And I used to like I was good. Like my daughter is very good at mimicking. So when he used to take like engines apart, he used to have a big piece of cardboard on the top floor, and he had labeled all the parts. And that's what I did with the TV. That's how I know how everything went. Oh, I didn't label it like I labeled it like 1, 2, 3. I was thinking like, when I was 3 years old, my grandma said I can count up to 100 when I was 3, and I was reading when I was 4. And I'm watching like my kids develop. They ain't that fast, but I had to think about it too. Like it was just me and her, and I was in a rural ass country. Only thing I could do was learn. Like it wasn't really nothing to do but learn. And I don't say we was poor no more. I used to say that, but we weren't poor because I never went without eating. I never struggled. We never had to um I mean it was sometimes the lights and the water got turned off, but it wasn't for long. So I wouldn't say we was poor,
Facts.
but
We were just
You
but
ain't
we
rich.
didn't have an easy way. Yeah, it wasn't all peaches and cream growing up. But a lot of stuff like my grandma used to read to me a lot. And then that's how I learned. I learned like I was always advanced in school because I was learning this shit at home. And then my grandmother was a teacher too. She was a special ed teacher, actually. She taught special ed.
oh, that's why we're
So
learning, see?
so she was
Yeah.
always teaching. Yeah. And like my whole family educated. That's one thing, like especially on my dad's side, everybody educated. Like even my little cousin, like everybody graduated from college and you know, well spoken. Even my little brother, he a knucklehead. He more Greek, but if you listen to him talk, he's like you a little proper little fucker. Like I don't even take him serious when he get mad and cuss. I'll be like, bro, you said that shit too proper, bro, for me to even take you serious right now. I ain't going to fuck you up. How you gonna use proper grammar telling somebody you gonna fuck them up? Like that shit ain't. That's like, come on now, man. At some point, use the bonnet. It's like, fuck you, a gangster with proper grammar. Why they do this shit?
England.
I don't take them serious neither. I probably get fucked up if I was in the UK because people would be threatening me. I'd be laughing like motherfucker. I can't take. Hey, man, that nigga's fucking hard. We're gonna. I'd be like, oh man, say that again. Hold on, bro. Let me get this shit on camera. I'd be doing some crazy shit. Like I don't think this shit's serious. I'd be looking for Ashton Kutcher to come out of a helicopter or something and fall. Like y'all punking me. Y'all don't got this proper grammar. Feature motherfucker trying to threaten me. Like I'm supposed what I'm supposed to do. Like
Not
nah, man. I
Ashton
don't
Kutcher.
shut up. Yeah, I think I'm getting punked. Y'all don't remember that when he used to jump out of shit? Motherfuckers come up to see me and shit. Oh, you been punked. Like where the fuck you come from?
I
You
think
supposed to be
life is
coming up
punking
now.
everybody right now. Life punking everybody right now. Jump out the bushes. Hey, we punked you. Nah, it's a lot. It's definitely a lot going on. Summer's hot. You know, when it's hot, people start acting goofy. I stay away from people. I don't know. I just been
Hey,
chilling with
so
the kids. I don't know.
let me ask y'all this, because I ain't really been keeping up. So what happened with Diddy trial? The verdict came in. And I seen he got found not guilty on a lot of stuff, but he got found. I don't know what he got found not guilty of, or what he got found guilty of.
Man, that trial was crazy today. I didn't get to see the whole thing, but I saw. Well, I didn't see the trial. I saw the bloggers talking outside.
I don't
That
know.
shit was crazy.
Something threw me off. I think he
That
got off. He's not guilty of sex trafficking. This blew me
uh
away. He's not guilty of sex trafficking, but he is guilty of transportation for the purposes of prostitution.
huh.
I'm like, what's the difference?
Lesser charge,
Huh?
lesser charge, lesser charge, and sex
Oh, they were
trafficking.
willing.
Sex trafficking is more of um like transporting for the purpose of prostitution is not like sex trafficking got like kidnapping, incorporated into it. But transportation for prostitution, that's like you going to pick up a hooker or a prostitute driving them around. So
Solicitation, more like.
Yeah, that ain't
it's
nothing.
more
I don't
the
understand why they haven't let him out yet.
I don't think they're gonna let
They
him
ain't
out.
want to
They're
give
gonna do
I
some
on.
don't think
time.
he's getting out. He ain't getting out.
But that's
Why
a
He
he
look,
small
getting out? He
charge.
gonna get time served. He about to get time served.
Nah, I don't know what he got charged with, but they were saying the things he did get charged with, he can take 20 years.
No, no way.
Racketeering.
No, but
Those
he
two
didn't.
charges is
He
Tennessee.
He
he didn't get
avoided
the
none.
racketeering. They found
Yeah, he
him.
didn't get
Yeah,
none of that.
he's
They
not
threw
I
getting
don't
with
know.
him.
that.
That's why I was saying, like, what did he get charged with? I don't know what he got charged with. I just heard one of the blog. I mean, it wasn't even a blogger. It was I seen it on Google. What was that? Yahoo News
I
or
heard it was
Yahoo?
just prostitution. That was it.
He got
I
charged
don't
with
know.
two different charges of prostitution. One was for one girl, and the other one was for the other girl.
And he's been in there
That was
9
it.
months, so I think that's enough.
Yeah, yeah. He's coming home.
What?
Yeah, where's he coming
He
He
gonna
home?
ain't
come
coming
home
home to
singing
me.
that song.
He
And he
should be
ain't
in
shit.
there
Shit,
though.
he's coming home.
Oh, yeah. He gonna come home before R. Kelly. That's crazy.
But what's crazy is how that whole trial outside, that's what I got a glimpse at. I'm sitting here, I was like, this shit was crazy. There was a reporter that went after another blogger called Tisha Tells. I think it was a blogger who went after her. I'm sitting here like, what
Yeah,
the
it
hell is
was
going on?
t-shirts and t-shirts. I seen that. It was like people. I mean,
Yeah,
that's they time to shine. This is
I was
their
here like,
moment of glory. This is the
Get
it's,
when they
it's
can.
crazy how the bull was on Diddy's side. So I'm sitting here like, this shit is shot out.
this. I don't even listen. I don't know about all this D stuff. Did y'all happen to see the Candace Owens and Prince whatever the hell, the one word wonder
Somebody was reviewing that.
debate?
Oh, I
Yeah,
sent it
I
to
gotta
Word.
review that.
Yeah. Oh, that's what's. Commander took me up on that.
Right. Yeah. I
You
don't
saw
know,
it,
man.
Gary?
I saw it and I'm sitting there. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if Candace Owens. I looked at it as just like to ask: is Candace Owens a debater? I don't
Yeah,
think she's a debater.
kinda. She's kind of like a
If she
debate.
is, she looked it horrible in that conversation. If she was debating,
Well,
she
she
Mhm.
was
looked it
back to back
horrible.
debating all these people back to back, like all of them against her.
Where
Oh,
she fucked with this time at?
She looked
Yeah,
tired.
She,
and then like I give her props for that too because it's like dealing with all those different personalities and styles and emotions. I give her props for that because I ain't got the patience for people like that.
oh
I
shit.
don't, bro. Like some of the stuff that people say is ignorant as hell, man. And it's just like, and they standing on that ignorant shit. Like, okay, well, think you're ignorant, and they want to convince you that ignorance is, I guess, sufficient in life. Like, bro, that's why you where you at now, because you think like that. Fuck out of here. That's
One
why,
girl
like, when I be,
said,
my bad, go ahead.
"No, go ahead."
No, I ain't saying
No, the one
that.
girl told her, "You're the
This one.
definition of feminism. Like, if you believe in like staying home and raising kids,
Love
then
you
how
too,
come
bro.
you're not home? Just like go home and go home and raise kids. Why are you out here in the public?"
Yo, she be funny as shit. Candace said
Always
that.
told a chick, or a chick told her that.
The chick told her that.
Oh
Mhm.
shit.
Oh, so Candace is she supposed to be a feminist? I don't know. I don't
No,
know.
Oh,
no,
Candace is not a feminist. She's a Gustin.
no.
Oh,
That,
okay.
that sometimes it just should be going crazy. She be on point with certain things. What if she don't be on point is with the music shit. She be getting up a lot of trouble when she talk about hip hop, rap, and all that shit.
Mhm.
When they,
Yeah,
when it comes to politics and when it comes to like shit like that, I agree with her with the majority of the stuff that she says. Majority.
like this, man. Look, ain't no. When I think of Candace Owens, I think about this concept. No one's perfect, right?
Mm-mm.
I like some of the shit she say. I don't like some of the shit she say, but
Facts.
because she say certain things, I'm supposed to not like her as a person. I think them people be weird. Like I don't know how she is as a person.
Right.
You know, she seemed kind of awesome, man. She got different opinions and views that I wouldn't rap with, but to say, oh, she this or she that, because she in the public eye saying how she feel, what her opinion is. I think one is brave, and two, um, people just fucking weird, man. Be looking for reasons to hate on shit. They just be looking for reasons, man.
But
Like it's gonna be some shit I say, y'all gonna be like, oh my god, word sounds so intelligent. And it's gonna be some shit I say, you be like, man, you dumb as hell. That's just how it is, man. It's just it's just how the shit works, man. Like you get me thinking about one subject, I'm gonna sound like a genius. You get me talking about something else, I'm gonna sound like I'm ignorant in it. I mean, that's just how it is. Like people be expecting her to be perfect. I don't think she perfect. I think she herself.
Yeah,
But
nobody
and
is.
I
she
agree with that.
still sounds confused when she talks. Candace don't give me that, but she's very confident in what she says. But Priscilla, a lot of the shit, it sounds like she just projecting her own fucked up life experience. That's good. I ain't even say it right.
Priscilla the Queenmaker. Somebody in her
I
comments in
mean,
Priscilla's channel, they said that they want to see her debate Jordan Peterson next. And I was like, hell yeah,
Jordan
I would
Peterson.
love to see that.
Who's Jordan Peterson?
You don't know Jordan Peterson?
Mm-mm.
He's like that white old man, Jordan Peterson.
That's like why I don't know him.
Oh, he's
I don't really fuck
cool.
with a lot of white old
I
men.
I
like
heard
him.
his
He's
name.
cool.
I heard a few people say that name. So
I'm gonna have to go check him out
I don't
because I
know if it's
heard a
what
couple
people
people
say.
say. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's just like even what's that one old black dude? Remember you
That's
sent me that one
Jesse.
video?
That's Jesse Peterson.
Yeah, see, like
There's
maybe
Jesse and
it's
then there's
Peterson, man.
Jordan.
That motherfucker Peterson's crazy. Adrian Peterson crazy. Jesse Peterson and Peterson. I'm talking shit, y'all. Don't pay me no attention.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
just
pretty
talking
wild.
shit right now. I'm just talking shit right now.
That all
But
Petersons are crazy.
all Peterson's fucking crazy. No, Peterson, stay away. They fucking crazy. I'm just playing.
I don't
I'm
even know
joking.
how to describe Jordan Peterson or like what, but he like a lot of the stuff he says like makes sense to me.
I know. I hear a
You
lot
guys
of,
have to hear him.
but this is what turned me off. I hear a lot of grown men kind of like idolizing him. And I'd be like, that shit fucking weird to me, bro. Y'all grown as hell. You can like what a person say. You can even agree, like, man, that's some profound shit. But they be like riding the shit out of like, oh, Jordan Peterson is just like, bro, who the fuck is nah, I'm straight, bro. I'm good. I can't do that, man. And that should be weird. It's like using him as a reference to shit to life. Like, I don't know this motherfucker, bro.
That's because he says a lot of profound things.
You,
He's probably a
you got
9. I bet you he's
The
a
most
9.
is he a philosopher? He probably a philosopher.
I honestly don't know
Let
what
me
his
see.
title is, but you'll find him all over YouTube. Just
This is
put his name
Jordan
in there.
Peterson.
He's got
Jordan Peterson. I
he's
don't
got a
know what he
Oh,
look
channel.
like, so
but he got a
I would have
book,
to
don't
see.
he?
He probably has several books. He's a
He
white
I know
might.
you got a book.
old
Yeah, I
man.
know who this is. Oh no, I fucked with him. I just didn't know. I didn't never know his name, but I seen him when he was younger. He used to debate a lot.
He's got an amazing brain. His brain is pretty
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. I seen him his debate. I didn't hear like none of his. He reminded me of a modern day what's my man name? Uh yeah, what's the other white dude name? The self help dude.
The other white
Um
dude.
yeah, oh no, I
You
like him. That's my homeboy. Well, I ain't my homeboy, I
gotta be
don't
more
know.
specific.
Damn, what is that white dude name? He was big into get rich and not it wasn't him, it's not him, not get rich and not think and
Um,
grow rich, but it's another white dude who was around that time. I
I
remember
I'm
his
about to
name.
say,
I got a couple of his
he
books
said, "Get rich or
downstairs
die
too.
trying."
oh,
Okay.
I think it'll come to me. Is he alive?
Bill
Is he still
Proctor.
alive?
Bill
Who?
Proctor. Proctor. Bill Proctor. Y'all know who
Yeah,
Bill
he
Proctor
he
is?
he's not alive anymore though.
No, I don't think he's alive no more. But his name was Bill Proctor.
Yeah, and
I
there's
used to
another
listen
guy
to
too.
the
I
Dave
shit
forgot his
Crockett.
out of
name.
him.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Dave
used to like
Crockett.
Bill Proctor.
Yeah,
No, Bill
you
Proctor.
can find his teachings online.
Or James
On
Proctor, is that
YouTube.
his name? James Proctor?
One
Or
of
is it
those.
Bill Proctor? I thought it
Or is
was
it
Bill.
Bob? Is it Bob? I think it's Bob.
Bob. It's Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bob Proctor. It started with a B,
Bro,
damn it.
what's one of those white
Bill,
men?
Bob, one of them white names.
Procter and Gamble. Oh Lord,
Bill,
P&G,
Bob. What else
Bill
did I say?
Bob.
Bill, Bob, James, one of them white names. Good. Mm.
I don't know.
Name wasn't
We
Mustafa,
got to
damn
do
it.
some
I
work.
know him.
We got to do some work then, because I need to understand what they talking about. Because
Billy
there's a lot
Bob.
of people that's
These
into
are
this
so help
reality.
Oh, you'll
you.
love it. You'll love it.
Yeah.
He has mentored so many people.
We all need some. We
Oh,
all need some mentoring.
Damn, that Ducati sounds good. Bro, I love this. Bro.
I just
A
noticed
what?
something.
That Ducati.
He said a Ducati. Okay,
The
Bike
motorcycle.
Life.
Ducati.
I know the Ducati
A
is Bike Life.
Bugatti.
Nah, what's the Ducati? Ain't those the 9,000s?
That shit just feel
Ducati
different under you,
9,000,
man. That shit feel different.
1,200. Lift you
I
up
never
off
had
that
one.
that
My
that.
uncle had one. He had a 14.
They're called Death Rockets.
Yeah. I had a 900
Hit that
Yamaha and
gear.
put that bitch under a truck.
What you doing under? What you do?
I hit the brake and almost slammed into a truck. And when I hit it, I don't know what happened. I hit a pothole. I don't know what happened, bro. The bike just leaned and I let it go. And the bike,
Oh,
I
okay.
went under the truck. The bike went into the street.
Better you under the
Better the
car
bike.
than shit. Yeah, right.
My husband does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he won't let me have a bike.
When I was
too
younger,
bad
I
you would
probably
ride a.
would have.
I want a bike so bad, but
I get a hog.
my
I was
husband
about
said
to get one.
no.
My wife said I can
You
get a
want a
Harley.
bike?
She said you can get a hog.
You want a bike or a motorcycle?
Man, you
Wait a
feel so
minute.
A
free on the
motorcycle bike.
motorcycle.
Motorcycle.
Oh, you want a motorcycle? I was
Yeah.
like, wait, where'd want a bike? Like, wait, you
I
want a
told him I'll
bike
be
like with pedals
safe.
on it or a motor on it?
No, I didn't get it. Man, my wife be talking shit about she was like, our kids ain't getting no motorized bikes or motorized scooters. I'm like, why not? He said already this summer they had over 40 patients come in because they fell off a motorized bike or a motorized scooter with broken bones and shit. I'm like, one kid died though. He cracked his skull. Yeah, and
Hmm.
the brain.
It's a good time for the kids to learn swimming.
Mm-hmm.
Did you
Pick up
guys
my
hear about
son
That's
next week.
what was it, the Black Yacht, whatever it is, I forgot. Black Yacht Weekend or something? There's some people that drowned. There was
I
a
think
boat
I
that
was
was
hearing
I
like,
ain't
about
hear.
that. Wait, no,
I ain't
no,
yeah,
hear about that one.
I never heard
I
about
heard
that.
about the kid that fell off the boat, off the yacht, off the cruise line, and their parent
Where
came,
was
jumped
that
in
at?
that water and saved him. I
Where
don't
was
know
that at?
where it was at. I don't know
'Cause
where it was at. I know it was probably somewhere in the Caribbean somewhere.
oh, see, no, that wasn't it. Because I was reading about a woman they saved, I think, and it was on Michigan, Detroit, Michigan, somewhere. I forgot what it was earlier. I was looking into that. I was like, oh, wait, y'all talking about the mother that they saved from the water or they found dead or something like that? I don't know what it
And my
was.
wife was woke
Uh,
up with her. She know all about that Final Destination shit. All of that shit seemed like some bro. Come on now, man. Like people be dying from what? How the fuck you fall off a cruise ship, bro? Fuck is you playing by the rails for? Like man, you just don't. Like it's just
the
how
wind will
you,
like suck you out of the
This the wind will
freaking.
suck you.
It
Come
bro.
on.
They
will.
man, they
I ain't
got.
getting on
Man,
no
I'm
cruise ship.
straight. I'm straight. It's just some shit. It's like somebody fell from a hot air balloon. What the fuck are you on a hot air balloon for? Like that shit too high
They
for no
showed one
damn
that caught
parachute.
fire, and all the people
Yeah,
died on the hot air balloon recently, like last week.
man. Like I'm straight, bro. That concept's leaving.
But
Like
wait, but you're like a skydiver person, but you wouldn't get on a hot air
I got a
balloon?
parachute. I got a parachute. Okay, I'm not getting in no
So
hot
you
air
would get
balloon
on
without
if
no
you had a
parachute.
parachute?
Oh yeah, I get on if I got a parachute. That's precautionary. Uh, that's taking precautions. You know, okay,
Okay,
I can get on.
if
Give
you're
me a
on a boat,
parachute.
let me ask you guys, if you're on a boat, would you guys wear a safety vest like the whole time while you're on the boat?
I'm gonna be a
Yep.
nerd because anytime I'm on deck, I got a vest on. They gonna be laughing at me. I don't care. I'm gonna be carrying a damn raft with me, one of them inflatable rafts in my pocket. You got me bent. I'm
Rudy, what up,
gonna have
Rudy?
a whole kit. I'm gonna have a whole kit, man. Meal, inflatable raft, a flare gun, and all that shit with me. Shark repellent,
He said, give me the
all that
floaties.
shit.
Yeah,
Right,
look,
walking around with a
give me
floaty.
some floaties so I don't drown. I'm just saying that the water they be taking those cruise lines in, they be deep. I don't know what's under there. Frozen changed my life. I saw that horse come out the water. I ain't been
He
the
said
same since.
frozen. Oh, he didn't. He just bought Elsa into this.
Who's that
Horse
frozen?
came out of the water.
Yeah,
I have not been
the
paying
horse
attention to
came
shit.
out.
I've seen that movie so many times and I do not remember that shit. It's like when he was talking about Star
Huh?
Wars, I'm like, man, I was probably asleep at that
You
part.
know why I can't? That's why I can't talk the word, man. That's why.
Yo, this guy actually robbed a gas station and rollerblades. Like, you too old. That's why your ass got
Hell
arrested.
yeah.
What the fuck is going
Hell yeah,
on
with
in
some
the world?
rollerblades.
That's why he got caught. Too freaking old to be in a freaking gas station robbing it in rollerblades. Like, what the hell was he
Well, how
thinking?
What?
old was he?
Oh, you rob a gas station and rollerblade?
Yes, he looked like he
He
was in
needed
How
his
old
those
was
fucking
he?
40s or 50s almost.
he needed those rollerblades with like the rockets so he can go really fast.
He's too fucking old. Too old. Like, what the fuck? Wait a minute.
He needed
Like,
those ducktail gates. The ducktail skates.
That's the thing though. Old people feel like they probably have nothing to lose. Like,
what gas station did he
Man,
rob, though? Wait a minute.
but it's
I
just,
bet
but you
you
see
thought
how
that was a
bad
good
that
idea
is?
before you did it too.
He's
That's
old
how
as
bad it
shit.
is. You got 50-year-old people robbing and doing things like that. They don't even want to go to work no more. Then you got people that's 80 that's still working.
He
Man,
couldn't have
y'all
made
better
but
get
so much
ready.
out of the gas station.
He got $100
Like, shit. How
and he
much did
got
he
like
get?
$10 in quarters. So he got $90 and $10 a quarter. That shit slowed him up. I'm just saying, it's just that
Oh,
bad.
damn, what
People
she
are
said.
still doing robberies and juxes at 50 and 60 years old. That's
Oh, that was
crazy.
around here. That's crazy. Damn, that was close around
Uh,
here.
just
You
make
had to
sure
be high.
he
You
don't
had to
hit
be
our
high.
Chinese restaurant.
well, at least he didn't hurt anyone.
He was by
Uh,
Kensington. He went to Kensington after that.
no, that wasn't around because it's
If he didn't use a weapon, then it's not a robbery. It's
man.
just thievery.
No, he did
Right?
use a
Or
weapon. He's on camera. He pulled out a knife and a gun.
okay, then that's
That's why
robbery.
I was cracking. I'm like, yo, this nigga got a
Oh, a
gun.
nice and a
He
gun.
had a
Like,
pipe in his
damn.
damn pocket. I don't know what type of metal pole he had in his pocket.
Oh, he was
He
on a
rolled
good
He
into
had
the
a
one.
gas
pipe.
station. Yo, let me
He
send y'all
trying to
the
get
video.
high.
I'm gonna put the video
Was
in the back
was
chat.
he
Don't
even wearing like a mask?
Hood
no.
Rambo. Nice gun, a
uh,
pipe,
I'll put the video in the back chat.
rollerblade.
I'm geeking over here. I'm like,
Surprised he ain't got
he's
no smoke
already.
bomb. Like, can you imagine if he robbed the place and then lit a smoke bomb and walked out so he could escape? That'd have been dope.
People shut out in Philly, y'all. Like, Philly already going through a lot of shit between the union workers on strike and the mayor going at it with them.
Yeah, there's the garbage
These
people on strike
motherfuckers,
again.
they still on strike. And we still got trash. Master Splendor leaving New York to come over here and run all the rats. So he's gonna rule all the rats in the source.
Wow.
I just laugh because like people got the solution in their face, but they don't get it. But then I understand the union workers, but it's kind of like this shit is crazy. But then when I looked into this shit, I'm sitting here like, wait, like she did raise up the offer. You see where I'm coming from? But I get it. This all stirred up because she went and raised up her fucking pay raise up to 9% and left them at 3%. I was like, if she would have did it at 6 and 6, then on some equal shit, then this wouldn't have happened. But it happened.
She went and
But
got
it,
greedy. Yeah, she could have
yeah,
did
for one,
6%.
but then when she came and gave them the highest offer, they're still saying that it's not enough, and I'm still trying to figure out what is the highest offer like. But there's,
Dee
when
dee
I looked at the
dee.
news,
What up,
the
Dee Dee? What up,
news says
nine?
5%, but I'm not sure. Like if it's 5%, then now you're giving them something a little more fair. But I'm not sure if it's true or not. You see where I'm coming from? Like I've been trying to make it to City Hall to see what's up and what's going down. I'm gonna try tomorrow. Well, today.
You ain't trying nothing. They closed.
No, they
They
out there
closed.
striking. What you mean? They out there striking. They outside.
That's,
They
oh,
with the little tickets in their hand.
going with the protesters. I thought you were trying to go in the city hall. I'm like, what's the point of that?
for
Ain't
what?
nobody going
They
there.
outside.
So
Why would I
it's
go
a
to South City
holiday.
Hall?
I'm just saying. I don't know.
Yo,
People
those
mad as shit.
protesters.
Listen, LL Cool J canceled the goddamn Wawa concert, right? Because he said he is not going to break the picket fence. And I'm saying like, oh shit, this is about to go down tomorrow. I just laugh because people act stupid. Like if we could sit here and really talk civilized and do this shit the right way, like let's be real though, at the end of the day, like a lot of these workers got a lot of these streets, the construction jobs undone. You see where I'm coming from?
Mhm.
Some of these trash workers, the same way as the citizens, ain't shit. They assholes. You see where I'm coming from? It's like it's a war between them. So it's kind of like I'm stuck in the middle.
Relentless. What up,
But
Jay?
we need our trash picked up. So the mayor need to do some shit.
Okay, this is what I was tripping out on. The protesters against the ICE deportations, they attacked federal buildings. They were like breaking windows. Did you
Where?
guys see that in
Where?
Los Angeles? This was like
Mhm.
not right like last week or week before or whatever.
Damn.
It was crazy. But how come okay, because you guys remember January 6th. Like how come
Relentless.
they didn't make a big deal of it, like it's insurrection and like make a huge deal? Like all these people were breaking the windows. They were trying to protect the building, like the officers and stuff, but they were wilding out.
Right.
Do y'all know anybody from LA? Like, does anybody personally know anybody from
Well,
LA?
the lady, who is it, Mela? Was it Mela? Who was telling us that they
Okay.
live in LA?
Okay.
Oh, you
Who?
talking about
I
Earth
would
Day?
think
The
that's
Earth Day
Oh,
said
Earth
she didn't
Day?
see
Thursday.
that. See,
She
I
said she
haven't seen
lives
Earth
near
Day.
somewhere.
She lives in Inglewood.
Inglewood? Oh, is up to no
Inglewood.
good?
I hope I said it right. Did I say it right? I don't know how to
Yeah,
fucking say
yeah,
it.
Inglewood.
Inglewood. Yeah.
I'm like, damn, did I say the damn city name wrong? Shit, don't
No,
kill
you
No,
me.
said it right.
that's
Isn't that
right.
like a Tupac?
Inglewood.
Is
Relentless,
it
what up,
Tupac?
though? Now you
I
said it
think
like an East Coaster. That's how you said it. West Coast, Inglewood.
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 Oh, that's how they say it. Okay, my bad. Listen, my bad.
I
I'm
ain't
from
even from
Philly.
out there. I'm from the East Coast all day long.
There's Brentwood, Inglewood, Lenox,
There's too many woods out there. Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Keep all them woods over there.
That's what
Keep
makes me
y'all wood
wonder
over there.
how much of what we're seeing on social media is true. You see where I'm coming from? Like, we got streamers that are playing scripts and shit like that. Like, the
But
majority of them,
listen,
you got
all
the
these
AI trying
streamers.
to take
There was
over.
all kinds of streamers though. All kinds of streamers. I do
Mm-hmm.
know somebody that got caught up over there. I do know somebody personally. But it was in LA, but it was in one of the protests. It was real.
Okay.
There was like,
Now,
I think they said there was like 20,000 people out there.
So that's why even with Philly,
now,
I'm trying to do the same thing myself. I'm going to go actually see what's going on myself. Like, is this really happening? Because I live on the north side. You see where I'm coming from? And I'm sitting here, I was
But
like,
Philly wasn't, like, they really didn't show Philly a lot. If it was probably small.
they're not, because I know that I live on the north side, right? But they're showing like everything that's popping up on the news. They're showing like trash everywhere piling up. I was like, on the north side is bad, but I don't see it that much just because the trash people ain't come. But the way they're showing it on the videos, I want to see if it's really like that. Like, you know, like are there piles of trash? Or is it really mountains of trash in places like they're saying? You see where I'm coming from? Like, I just gotta go
Man,
see
they
for
go out
myself.
there the day before garbage day and see all the trash and videotape it. Like, this is how it is. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
well,
they
Hmm.
garbage
that's
day
why I
is
said what I said. Like, this shit don't fuck. Is it?
I mod for one guy, and he was like, last week he was in New York when they were protesting, and there was a couple other YouTubers, and then he was trying to find like where to go and stuff, and I was like trying to look at other channels so I can tell him like the streets. It was real. But you know what? I found there because there was people arguing on like debating on the street. It was pretty cool because he was recording like all the people. He was like they were all
Guess
debating, like
you
the
talking
it
about
was like
that?
the Israel, you know, free Palestine protest. That's what it was in New
You
York.
talking about that shit? There's a lot happening in New York. Guess who got arrested?
Who?
Remy Ma.
Who?
Remy Ma on her son's
Oh,
court.
was
really?
was
Yeah,
that
What?
real? I didn't know if
yeah,
that was real or not. I
yeah.
seen
A lot of bloggers got a lot of bloggers were in it. She got into a heated altercation with the daughter of the bull that her son unalived allegedly. The chick went on. The chick was live recording her, and Remy went I think live also. She was live, I guess, you know, recording. I don't know what's up with Remy, but Remy been on some ratchet shit lately. Like
The last few days I've been watching videos of like people on social media and then it turning into unalivings. And I'm
that
like,
shit
wow,
is
this
yeah.
is wild.
There's a lot of that happening. A lot of people pulling up on people unaliving.
Yes.
What got me is these like y'all saw the couple that unalived themselves. Well, the
Yes.
husband unalived
Oh,
the wife, and then
yeah,
turned
that's what
around.
I was telling the word.
Then you got the
It was it Shamarcus? Is that the one you're talking about? Marcus and Zaria or something like that?
I forgot their name, but I think yeah, I think
I
you're
see
right.
He
that
was like
one. Yeah,
shorter. He was shorter than her.
yeah.
Yeah, he looked like a stud.
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah,
Let's
That's
respect
him.
the dead. I don't know.
That's him.
we're talking about he looked like a
That's
stud.
him.
What
That's
does that
him.
mean?
it.
Like a
A
stud? Like,
stud.
Listen, at first I thought it was a woman that went into
Oh, she was
transition,
a stud. I
but
thought
it
she
was
was
a
oh,
man. It was a
yeah,
fucking
because I
man.
know a stud, like a girl that looks like a man, like a
Hmm.
dyke kind of
But
stud.
it's
Dyke.
a man.
Mhm.
It's a man. It's just that it's crazy how much he looks like a fucking woman stud. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking
I
about.
don't know. He didn't look like that to me. I
He
don't
looked
know.
like a dyke.
I
Let me
didn't
put
think
it like
that.
that. Let me bring
Right.
the hood out. I was trying to be nice. I was trying to be real nice. He looked like a fucking lesbian, a dyke.
Oh my goodness.
He's a
Man, when y'all was
man.
What's
talking,
going on here, the woo?
when y'all was talking about them AI videos, I was like, oh yeah, I can tell the difference. Man, they were showing. I was watching this one. I didn't know it was AI until she like took the whole chicken down. I'm looking like, damn, that ain't a real person.
What funny as shit.
Like you, like when she ate
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
with
chicken,
him.
it was like everything was
I
gone
sent.
with the bone. I'm
I
like, what
should
the
have sent
fuck
you the
is that?
video.
You
There's
know,
this lady who she made a bunch of different YouTubers, like AI YouTubers. You can't tell. Can't tell.
Yeah, man, that shit is
you could tell it's a
crazy.
glitch somewhere because they
You
have
man,
like,
some of those, if it don't glitch, some of it is so smooth, and like even the background moving and shit, like the whole
Yeah.
everybody in the background is
Shadows,
AI. Like,
wrinkles,
oh
everything.
shit, yeah, some of that shit is they using that. I got that same engine, like when I researched it, but the engine I got, they got a newer version, but it's called what is this shit called? That Nvidia. That fucking
Oh,
engine, like
there's
if
one
you look
better
at
than that.
the
Yeah.
better than the one when
Yeah,
I was
there's one even
watching,
better than that.
is it their newer model? Because this company is like taking over the AI creation.
because people
I don't know
don't
if it's
really
owned
realize. Let
by the
me
same
ask you a
one.
question. When was the first time y'all ever noticed AI?
Oh, 6 years ago.
Like 3, 4 year, maybe yeah, like
I know way
four
before that.
years
The
ago.
first
It
time
was
I
after COVID.
All right, word is around my
oh
age,
man,
and
that's a
Gary.
cold.
Listen, word is around my age, and Gary is older than us. So let's see if he remembers this. I was having a conversation with somebody and it triggered my mind, right? Do y'all remember the first what is it called? Final Fantasy movie? Final, I think it is the Final
Oh,
Yeah,
Fantasy,
you
like the
talk about
CGI.
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 where
Yeah,
they looked at like they were actual humans, but they were CGIs, right? That was
Yeah.
the
yeah.
actual first AI app.
Yeah, you're right. You're
No,
right.
it was way before Final Fantasy.
Before that,
That's
yeah.
what I'm
What
saying.
I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
that
There
the
I
was
first
seen
movies.
this
one,
shit
let me put it
the
like this:
first
that was
time
the
I.
first AI app that they actually introduced to the world. Unless y'all know of another one that a lot of us from my generation. That's why I said, see, word is around my age, but Gary's
Yeah,
a little older.
I've been saying AI since '97, like '96, '97. They've been
Well, it
using
depends
different
what kind
forms
of
of
AI too.
You see
yeah,
my
it's
point?
different
Yeah,
forms of
it's
AI.
around the mid
But
'90s.
So I'm not so
but when
shocked because it's just that they're perfecting it. But what's crazy is if they really
oh
perfected it,
everything
they would give us the engineering that they're using over there for their movies and their shows and their shit. You see
It's
where I'm
been
coming from?
perfected, and they slowly
Exactly.
released it slowly to the public, so they
There
start
you
getting used
go.
to it,
yeah.
so we don't freak
Word.
out.
You know who triggered this one day? I think I was watching Word. I think this was like one of his live like 2.5 years ago, maybe three, around the time that I started coming around his panel. He was speaking about that. I need Word to go back a little bit and think about it. I think he was talking about the illusions and all that shit. Like I said, once again, I'm sure he goes down rabbit holes.
Like when I remember I came on your channel and they talking about cyborgs. I'm like, man, y'all been cyborgs. So you just looking at it the
Yeah,
wrong way. like all this shit, like people they done conditioned you to look for one thing while they implementing something else.
hmm,
That's why I say most people are sheep, bro. Most people are fucking. They already AI. We are the AIs,
Well,
bro.
oh,
To
is
be
a
honest with
hologram
you,
AI? Is that considered AI, like a hologram?
that's
Because you
considered
know
CGI.
AI is simply.
they've done
And I think
holograms of people that passed
this
away.
is what you
Like,
look, first. You got to understand what AI is. Artificial intelligence.
There you go.
That's
yeah.
what AI is.
So
That's all
anything
AI is.
artificial intelligence, like even
Is an
like
artificial form of
our
intelligence.
cell
Now,
phones.
and a person can be an AI. Now, listen to what I'm telling you. Most people are fucking AIs because the intellect that they have is artificial, and they're
Okay, no, you gotta
reproducing the
stop right
shit.
there.
Slow
What are
down,
you talking
Word.
about?
Listen, listen, listen. Listen, Word. This is
I
like,
tell
oh,
you,
hold on, wait a minute. Look,
rabbit
Word, let me
hole,
explain
take
it to
you out
you.
to a wormhole. We're gonna go through a fucking wormhole if you're fucking with me. I'm in that mood.
No,
We're gonna go
listen,
through a
take this
wormhole.
Stop
like,
it right
listen,
there,
listen,
double
take
M.
this. Listen, you gotta take this like if you're taking you're taking your wife on the first time, y'all gonna go do it. Nice and easy,
I can't do that.
slow,
I can't. If I
steady.
simplify, they gonna come Kennedy me, man. They go JFK my ass. I'm straight. That's why
You
I be
gotta go
telling y'all
slow and
things the way I
steady.
be telling y'all, man.
No,
The
but you
people
just
are the
use
first.
commander.
Look, bro. They
Well, like so. Never mind. I never mind.
Hold it right
if
there,
Slow and
double
steady
M.
word.
if
Slow
they
and steady word.
listen, listen. So take the concept itself, artificial intelligence. So this is a non-natural form of intellect, right? So when I be telling people they done programmed you, they desensitize you, they conditioned you, that's a form, that's how they acclimated the artificial intelligence. They're literally fucking programming you to think one way. And now you go out and produce
Okay, I see
with
what you're
those.
saying.
So we are the original AI.
But that's
We looking for some,
manipulation. They haven't
you can
implanted
call
like
it
something
MK
in us
Ultra,
other than
you
like
can call it
brainwashing.
what you can call it brainwashing, you can call it MK Ultra. What it is fucking laziness, and people don't want to think for themselves, so they allow other people to think. And the people who smart know that shit, so they give them things to think about and give them ways to think. And that's how the
Yeah.
what they to control somebody is to think that to allow
So
them to
we're
think
all
they.
controlled.
Hell
All,
yeah!
even when we
So
don't think like I know there's things that yeah.
I'm gonna
I know
tell you
what you
how
mean.
you control, right? What I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna just show everybody. What race are you, Commander?
I'm
huh?
Caucasian.
Okay. What's your belief system?
What do you mean? What's my belief system? What does that mean?
What you believe in? Like, what's your religion? Or what
I believe
Believe
in
in
religion
God.
do
God,
you believe?
Jesus.
God.
Or you believe in God?
I believe in
Okay,
God, Jesus, the
you ain't
universe.
gotta say your name, right? I don't want you saying you're putting none of your business out here. But that name was given to you, right? That's not something you
Yeah,
chose,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I didn't
right?
even choose to be
Your
here.
social security number, that's something that was given to you, right? It's
Yeah.
not something
So we're all
you ain't even
bots.
agree to that shit.
Damn it.
And we all bots, bro. We all bots.
Commander funny as
But I
shit.
want to be a
We all bots.
free
It's
human.
impossible.
But
Only thing you can be
nobody's
free.
free.
You can only thing you can do freely is think. And you can't even say your free thoughts out loud all the time. I'm gonna say all the time. But that's the only thing you get free is a
But
thought.
word,
And
I
shit else
I
free.
really think I'm telling you because there's sometimes I think of something and it's not even that the phone is listening anymore. It's like like the brain waves. I think that's already a thing. I
No.
honestly
It,
think that
it,
they can read our brain
right.
waves
You don't want to know about that shit. You really don't want to know. You really
because
want
I
to
can
know.
just
I
think
mean,
of something and then it pops up. I mean, I know
now
that
you
that could be
said
like manifestation, but these are like stupid things. I'm not trying to manifest, you know.
now now we can all agree that the more we interact with a device, it learns our
Yeah, it
patterns,
gets to
right? We can
know
agree
us,
on
and
that,
then
right?
so it's like
It gets
predicting the pattern. But how does it predict
it's
it at the
predicting your
right
pattern.
moment? Like at the right
I'm gonna leave it
moment.
at that because if I go any further, then y'all gonna have to put 10 full hats on and shit. If I
I
go
mean,
any
I
further
agree
than
with
that,
that. I agree with
but
that.
if that's a possibility, what's the
But
next
they've
step?
perfected it then,
Man, that shit been perfected, bro. This
because
whole shit is experiment. Y'all lab rats. We all
Some
fucking lab
experiment
rats,
though.
man. It's just about how you go. That's why, like, when people be talking about social injustice and all this shit, man, none of that shit really matter, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, none of that shit fucking matter at the end of the day. If you can't think freely, all that shit go affect you. All that shit you participate in unwillingly.
we can't even
Subconsciously, you
travel
participate
freely.
in
We
it.
can't even travel freely
Nah, bro, you
without
need to
like a
now,
license, paying a toll road, taxes.
now think about this. What is a driver's license?
Hmm.
What does that allows you? What do you even know what a driver license allows you to do?
It allows us to not transport, but what do you call it? Travel.
No,
Okay, what is
you
it?
don't need a
It
license to
allows them to
travel.
give us tickets. Well, we're not
It
supposed to,
allows
but
you to transport commerce. That's what a driver license allows you. Allows you to transport commerce. You
yeah, they
are
say that.
allowed.
They say, "Oh, if you're not transporting commerce, right, then you don't need a license." But I see people get arrested.
You can get arrested, but you can go fight there too. I remember I only
How
did
many
this shit
people get
one
away with
time.
it? Like
I
very
did this
few
shit
people.
one time. I did it one time and got away with it. I had my license and I told the officer, I'm like, I am not driving. I'm traveling. I have no commerce in the car. And he looked at me. And he was like, get your ass out of here. Didn't even ask me for my license no more. I did it one time and got away with it. Never tried it again. Never will. I'm
I've
good.
seen
It
videos
ain't
where
worth
people
it.
get away with it, but I've seen more videos of people
Video.
that don't
It
get away
depends
with
who the
it.
cop is. That's what it depends on the cop. But
It depends
honestly, to
on the
be honest with you,
day. It depends on how
it
you say
depends on.
things, on a lot of things. But it should
Man,
be
it depends on the
like a
cop if he will
universal.
accept that shit or not. Because the cop will do shit and then say, see you in court.
Yeah,
Even if they know I mean, it's up to the
yeah.
cop.
It's
That's what
it's
it boils down
horrible.
to. Because, I mean, the cop can go to court and you can battle that shit and the cop will win or lose. But it all depends on the cop. If you catch the right cop on the right day, he'll let you go. And that's how I chalk that shit up. That's why I never tried it again. Because it sounds good and it's
Hmm.
law, but they can still arrest you. They can still arrest you. You can say,
Yeah,
man, they can
it's
arrest you
risky.
for whistling if they want to. They can, and then they have to deal with it later. They have that
Yeah.
authority. Put cuffs on you, put you in the car, take you down for whatever the fuck they feel like. You
Well,
can
I
say your
mean,
rights
just the
and all that
minute
shit. That
that
shit
you
don't
claim
matter.
rights, just that alone pisses them
Mhm.
off. So
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
alone makes you a target. And don't you dare
Hmm.
hurt their ego.
She
Mm-mm.
said, "Don't hurt their
It's
ego."
over.
Yeah. I was gonna say it depends on the cop.
all that stuff like really makes me angry.
All your
I
rights
just
is your rights are allowed. That's that's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers know about we free. No, we are allowed. We ain't fucking free. As long as we do what we supposed to do, yeah, we don't get bothered. Most of the time. I ain't gonna
you're
say all the time.
rarely allowed to fish, even with you need a license to even just catch fish,
Yeah, the hunt.
to hunt, to fly
Yeah.
a drone, to
Yeah.
lots of
To use
things.
the CB radio. I mean, one of the ones you gotta get license from
Yeah,
SCC.
and there's a list out there with your name on it. I went and looked at the
Yes.
list. You can see the list, all the names and like the states they're in. I don't think it says a city. Mhm.
Yeah, that shit. You go, they're free. Yeah, you take taxes. That's fucking they're free. Man, taxes ain't shit free, bro. Just accept it
Writers,
and learn how to work it because other people work the shit out of that shit. You can too. You just gotta first accept the fact that still everything free.
I want to ask writers because she's in like a populated like city area. Do they have cameras like everywhere or
Yeah.
just on street lights?
No, they got them everywhere.
Yeah. You think
My
it's a
mom
good
had that
thing or
shit. But
you think it's good or no?
I mean, I don't care. I mean, it don't affect me. So
That was a word answer. I'm proud of you, writers.
what?
He
That
said you
that
don't
You
was a
get
care.
word
everywhere.
answer.
That was a,
Oh shit, you funny.
I don't care. It doesn't affect me.
It doesn't. I mean, I've seen when they put them drones up years back, people still don't know there's cameras on every pole like dummies.
Man, I didn't like that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I felt like, man, I don't know. I didn't like that shit. I still don't like it, but
I wasn't
that's
doing
just
nothing
what it
wrong.
is.
Listen, we're in a public place.
I
You see
ain't
where I'm
the fact that
coming from?
I'm.
So it's kind of like, as long as it's not in our houses, they don't invade our houses. I don't care. You see where I'm coming from? Out there in them streets, I don't do shit wrong. Now in my house, I do care because my personal time. You see, like all of us when we're in a relationship, we don't want nobody invading our shit. It's private.
You know, what the
You see where I'm
motherfuckers
coming from?
saying.
But out
Motherfuckers.
Oh,
here,
but
I'm out here. I'm an angel in the streets, so y'all can record all y'all want.
you know they have X-ray. You know they have X-ray vision.
I was about to
Like
say, man, you don't know what
they can
kind of
see right
fucking
through your
cameras
house. Like you know that,
they can
right? Like
see.
law
Oh, you know when
enforcement,
they do that shit. You can tell when they
and they
do that.
tap your phones.
Oh, we know they tap the phones. You
It
can tell
happened
when
to
they
one of
tap
my
them. But
I
guess
neighbors.
didn't.
what?
I
I
don't
don't
like
have
when they was putting
landlines.
them.
I don't have a
What is
landline. I have a
them
cell
gun?
phone. You
You
can
know,
tell
the
when they
gun. Oh,
tap
that's
their
even
shit.
easier. That's even easier to fuck.
Mm-hmm. You can tell that.
That's good.
But if you know
But
about
them
phones, you know
line, you
about
gotta actually get up there and do some physical work. The
that.
You
cell
know,
phone
for
shit, they ain't gotta do nothing. They just gotta be in range to pick up the signal, and they good.
No,
They
see,
got this shit.
the landline, what's crazy is on some cell phones, people can turn off their locations and block certain shit. If you know about fucking phones,
it
I've
doesn't
seen some
even
people do
matter
that
though.
shit. On a landline, it's easier for them to get your location. And you could tell that, especially by the police department. I don't know if you get where I'm coming from. Like, it's crazy as shit. I figured this shit out, looking, researching,
Oh,
like,
You know
about
what's
the track. And you know what got me on that? Got me curious about that shit. This damn show my baby pops put me on a few years back called I think it's called The Wire. Like, I started researching and going deep into that show. Like, can they do this shit? Can they invade your privacy? Can they da da da? I was like, oh snap! The shit I found out.
I mean, of course, the landline got your location with the landline.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But even a cell phone, man, you can turn all that shit off and they can turn it right back on.
you can
Get,
still you
but
could
you know who could do that shit? It has to be
Mhm.
higher than the police department. That's why I sit here and I'm like, I'm glad I don't do shit. I'm glad I'm not into
Man,
none
they
of
ain't
that
gotta be no higher, bro.
but you know what they
I
say?
know people. Listen to what I'm telling you. I know people who can do that shit. And they ain't got shit to do with the law enforcement.
Word, don't talk
I'm
about your
gonna get hired
friends
than that.
online.
That shit,
Chill. Keep them a
the
secret.
hacker frequency.
You heard word? Keep your
I
hacker
don't know
friends a
what about
secret
it.
for when the grid goes down. We can figure out how to get shit back online.
You can put your phone in the little tinfoil
Yeah.
sandwich bag. Um,
Yeah. Only way that
no,
shit
but
works if you take the SIM card out. But I'm
We're
telling
talking
you,
like
I don't see it.
okay.
Yeah, money
I
on
got
the
a few
phone.
things to say. One is in court, when they show that you've turned off your phone and you like things like that, that's even more incriminating that at the time of the crime because people rarely leave their phones at home, rarely turn off their phones. Like they've said that's even more incriminating. But listen, I've
Mhm.
seen a couple court cases where they bring these officers that do nothing but like do the cell phone stuff, and they'll actually say how the person was holding the phone, if they had it sideways,
Yeah,
like every single
Mhm.
thing, every single movement on the phone is
Yeah,
tracked.
everything.
the phone
Remember
is
how
tracking everything itself. The phone is uh,
that's the biggest threat?
artificial intelligence itself.
They say,
Like
oh,
they can
oh, so
tell.
who moved your phone? Oh, you said you were sleeping and you were at home. Well, then who was moving
Think
your phone,
about
walking
this.
around the house, cleaning up
Think
all the
about this.
evidence?
He,
Think about
she
this.
said, you know, all that.
Do you have do you is your phone capable of tracking your step?
Yep.
Yes, it is.
You see what I'm saying? Right there.
All of
That
that.
phone my phone tell me when I'm sitting down too long. And don't
It
have a
even
smartwatch. Don't have a fucking smartwatch. That motherfucker tell me my heart rate and all that shit too. So like
go look
don't
at
have that shit.
the Murdoch trial, where his wife and son were unalived. Well, he was convicted for it, but it tracked all his movement, even how like his steps, when he went faster, when he went slower, like everything.
Well, let me chill, man, because my kids be using my phone. One day they might do some shit and I might get caught up for that
Oh
shit.
wait, and not only that, guess what? Your cars, if you got obviously like newer cars, those track everything too. Your car will track
All
where you went, how many
you,
miles, like all of it.
do you know? I don't know if it's still current, but OnStar, like when you got OnStar, I know when you first had it, and I think even now. Now they say it don't record until you. No, all that shit is constantly monitored. I know because
Oh yes.
I
Oh
was
yes.
cool with a girl who worked there. He was like, they don't listen to it. They only go back. Like if somebody get in a car accident, they can go
Yeah.
back and listen to the whole ride and see what
They're
happened
always
because
listening.
everything is recorded. Like everything is stored. They call it stored. They ain't gonna say recorded, like it's legal term. But
Let me,
like as soon as you turn the car on, everything is it's stored, and they
let
And
can
me,
it
go
knows.
back.
And it
Like
knows when you
when something happened, now they can go back and basically pinpoint when it happened because
okay,
everything is
so
stored.
even when you enter neighborhoods, like okay, so there was this neighborhood where a kid went missing. So they went and looked at all the vehicles that came into the neighborhood that have like whatever Wi-Fi or whatever it is, I don't know, but it tracks each vehicle. So they went to go look, even though they had no idea, they didn't have it on camera. They could go track all the
Mhm.
vehicles that were in that neighborhood just based on whatever
yeah.
tower. Yeah,
It's like
but you know what?
the
Hmm.
vans, them PP, them parking authority vans, the ones that be putting them little, what you call them things, the boots on the cars and stuff like that. They got them little scanners that could tell you, like,
Mhm.
even if you block your license plate, they know that your car is the one that owes all this money. They gotta put a boot on it. I'm saying, yo, oh, I noticed that shit when I was like, you've gotta be kidding me. How in the world that you noticed that this car it was supposed to get a boot? Like they took the license plate off and everything. I'm saying, here, like, get the fuck out of here.
So there's this 22-year-old that just got arrested. He was driving a Tesla, and he ran into a 50-some-year-old man on a motorcycle.
Oh
And I think
shit.
he was trying to say like it was an accident, but he's riding a Tesla. Teslas are recording all the views around your
Mhm.
car, even when it's parked and it's just like off and you go inside your house, it's still recording. And
Mm-hmm.
it got the whole thing and it showed that it was like road rage. But what I was tripping out on is if you know how like if you record your computer on your phone, it's like you know how it looks different? Have you guys noticed that?
Yeah.
Like it kind of
Yeah.
flickers okay, so if you record a Tesla, it's like a computer, like the whole thing, like the backlights, the lights inside the car. If you record it, because like my security cameras record it, and it like flickers like a computer, like all the lights and everything. It's like that.
It's the pixels that is shooting at.
But I didn't even think like why the lights? Whatever lights are, it's like the same as a computer, but like they say they want us using electric cars, and I'm like, okay, they just want to have these electric cars with built-in cameras and all the stuff. But I took my car in for like a oil change. I'm not gonna say what kind of car I drive, but when I left, I noticed, like I don't think I noticed right away, but there was a little sticker that said like I'd have to call to tell them like I don't want to be recorded.
Mm.
So I think they installed something or they activated something in my car
That's great.
without
That's
my
why I'm getting
permission,
give
without
me an
telling me.
old school, give me an old school box set. You ain't gotta worry about that with analog phones. I'm good. But no, I mean, I feel what Rachel was saying too about I mean doing that. But I mean, my thing is too, the more we already got limited rights, and the more we relinquish, the less we have, and eventually we ain't gonna have shit, bro.
But how you
We
gonna
ain't
buy
gonna
a
have black
car
days, bro.
You know what's
and
the
I guess
craziest?
like you don't notice what you're signing? Cause how
Hmm.
you gonna
Yeah,
buy a
you gotta
car? It's
read that
yours
shit.
and they're recording you everything.
You gotta read that shit, man. A lot of that shit be in that agreement. That's what I say. Most of them, bro, we test them. Most people don't know the average person can test them.
You know, I don't know if it's
That's why
true
they
because I've
get
never taken
contract.
apart like a TV, but they say that the TVs have cameras.
I don't know about that. I ain't taken apart a TV in a long time. I mean, I don't know. A lot of that stuff, I'm pretty sure some of them do,
It ain't
but a
the
lot of that
all
stuff sounds
TVs. It
conspiracy.
goes.
Like,
It's more towards the. I know what people are talking about, and it's more towards the smart TVs. You see where I'm coming from? There are some
Yeah,
that you
like
got
the
to
fire
realize.
TV and stuff like that.
Is the TVs that you could connect a tower to. You see where I'm coming from? So it's not just a regular TV. It's also a monitor. I don't know if I'm explaining it right to y'all or what, but there's a whole bunch of TVs that are like that, and some do have cameras in it. But it's not a regular TV like people think.
Well, most people have
I
smart
just,
TVs.
I just feel like this is with, oh man, how do I say it? Um, like for them to, for even for the government to try to even care about every single individual, I don't think they go to that extent, bro.
Mhm.
If you're putting cameras in everybody, I don't think they. But when they
Now,
want one
people
in that
gotta work.
motherfucker, they would put it in there. They would put it in
Nah,
there.
but if you're on
I
Yeah,
their
tell you that.
on their
yep.
radar,
No, word is right on what
Yeah,
you're
that's what
saying.
I'm saying.
But
When they
people
want
gotta
it in
work
there, it's in there. But
fast.
that's too much hassle, man. And
Exactly.
monitoring too much people, that's counterproductive, man. I'm just talking about just from the. I ain't even gonna get into that. Just from what I know, that's just counterproductive. But if they want one in there, it'll definitely be in your house. There ain't shit you
Facts.
can do about it. There ain't shit. I don't care how many alarm systems you got. There's some bad motherfuckers on this planet. They get in and out. You won't even notice they was ever there.
Now, one thing I can tell y'all is I've done some videos and I've done some research on, but now you don't gotta worry with the government on that. But I could sit here and say the hackers could be your biggest problem. You see where I'm coming from when it comes to devices like that. Your hacker can hack into your camera. A hacker can hack into your email. You see where I'm coming. Those are the type of people you gotta worry about, not the government itself.
well, I met a guy like he said that his wife's phone got hacked and that it I don't know. But I'm like, is that real?
Yeah,
I
Nah,
don't know.
no, people
it's
people
bad.
home like that's why like I got cameras outside my home. Everything inside my home is my own private cameras and they wired because I know people who can get into shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I
If
know
it's
people who can get
wired,
into
it's
shit
less
like that.
likely because it's wired. But if you're
'Cause
on
they
like
gotta come in and do a
Wi-Fi,
hard tap.
Bluetooth,
They gotta come in. Yeah, they gotta come and do a hard tap if it's wired. That's the
and they
only way
have
they gonna get.
scramblers. They have supposedly they have
Yeah,
scramblers that can scramble your security cams if they're like on Wi-Fi, so that
man,
they
you
can
ain't even
go
gotta do that.
whatever.
Man, I ain't even about to say that. Y'all remember back in the day they had that what was that it was Brinks and ADT going at it and and
Mm-hmm.
the person from ADT was like, well, you don't want nobody come in cutting your phone line and now your alarm system will get out to the like, bro, you just told them how to bypass the alarm system on commercial. Like that shit
Right.
crazy. Crazy as hell, bro. And when I first seen that, I looked at my mama like, bro, they just told people how to break into people's shit. She
That shit
started
goes
laughing
both
like,
ways.
Yeah, it went over people's heads. Shit, it ain't go over a lot of people's head because you
This
start
was a
cursing
show,
out
right?
people cutting the
A
head.
movie you're
It
talking
was a
about?
commercial.
Oh, it was
It
a
was a
No, that's a
commercial.
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 A
There you go. That's why,
commercial.
because to
Wait,
people
what?
it's entertainment. And I say this a lot. People don't listen to the message. They look at the entertainment, and a lot of stuff that be said on TV goes over a lot of people's heads.
What up, Blue Lotus? We got Blue Lotus in the chat. We got classy
Blue, what up,
responses with
though?
Amber. She said, "What's going on in
Amber, what
here?"
up,
Welcome in,
though?
Amber.
What's going on? My bad, I didn't even see everybody. My phone lips. I'm
Blessings,
outside
blessings to
soaking.
everybody in the chat.
Hey, check this out, writers. I got this new joint. What is it called? This shit kind of fly, man. It's called
Wait, the Jamaican just came out of
caramel.
out of
It's
where?
called caramel cookie. It's called caramel cookie cream. This shit fly. And I had some cherry skunk earlier. That shit fly.
Wait. Oh, I was like, "Where'd you buy that?" Sounds delicious. Were you talking about something else?
It's fucking delicious. Yeah.
I thought it was like a new ice cream or something.
But Commander got the munchies.
I love sweets.
She got that sweet tooth. But mommy, I just want to stay home and bake cookies with you all day. I bet you y'all can't figure out what movie that's from.
What if I got attached to my character? On my phone on Bill Proctor.
Bill Proctor.
See?
Bob. Is it Bill or Bob?
Bob Proctor.
Billy Bob.
What's going on there? Hey, Classy, we just talking. We was talking. They just
Yeah.
keeping me
Bob Barker.
Bob
He
Barker was
dead.
the man, bro, back in the day. Bob Barker was the man. Bob Barker. Everybody knew Bob Barker. I'm just playing. I'm talking shit.
They
But
sure did
But
know
that
Bob
yeah.
cartoon,
Barker.
or is there a Bob Burger
They
for real out here? I
Bob
don't know about
Barker,
But
boy, he making it happen.
Hey, what'd you say, Blue Lotus? She just grabbed Brain Cells Tracker, the phone, to comment. Your phone tracker.
Oh,
A
Hey,
phone
Who doesn't
counting
have a
steps.
cell phone? Like even homeless people have cell phones.
yep, they do. You know
let
what's
me
crazy?
let me
Though?
ask
I
y'all
keep
this.
saying it. Oh, my bad.
Nah, especially you, Rick. Let me ask y'all this. Like, man, I keep hearing all these conversations about like male and female as far as like the dysfunction between the two. And the more and more I hear it, it just sounds like projection to me. Like people projecting their own personal experiences versus saying like this is my problem. They're saying this is a societal problem. Because I don't see this shit when I go outside. I mean, you see the shit on social media,
It's a social
but
media.
That's the same question I've
yeah,
been asking in the past few lives, and nobody got an answer to that.
It's a myth. It's a myth.
it's like in my world, right? I'm gonna say I'm in a bubble. Maybe I don't see it, but in my world, when we see stuff like that, or when stuff like that happen, a dysfunction between men and women, what we often say is, "Okay, y'all got to work on that."
No, but I've
Versus,
met guys who tell me like that, oh, they can't meet, like they're like, oh, I wish you weren't married, like there's not good girls out there, like things like that. I have heard guys say that, but I don't know if they're just like,
I hear people
Because
say that, but and then you know what I tell them? Where the fuck is you looking at? And then you start seeing the environments people put themselves in,
exactly,
and you think you gonna find a quality person in this type of environment?
let me tell
Like,
you,
no, let's be. I mean, just being real.
that,
If you if you looking for a good person in an environment with people with polished minds, you can find a diamond in the rough. You just gonna be looking for a man.
you know, but it's like you said. Just listen, people got a type, and you've talked about that on certain lives too. And I've peeped that about a lot of people, right? Because listen, I know somebody that I was close to for a long time. We grew up with each other and everything. I had to cut ties with this person because at the end of the day, you see where I'm coming from. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And I'm not going to sit here and, how can I say, sugarcoat and cuddle somebody, right? When this person keeps getting themselves in the same messes. It's like, constantly, right? This person keeps saying, I can't be happy, I can't this, right? They wanted a child, even though the other person didn't want a child. They found a way, they got pregnant, had this child. You see where I'm coming from? Even though the other person didn't want to be, didn't want no child, wasn't ready for no child. Now, after she had this child, started complaining, right? Now, this child is suffering, and I'm going to keep saying it, right? And all because she wanted to get pregnant, didn't matter about who, right? But now, right, there was a point in time where she found somebody, but after she's played so many niggas, so many men, let me say it like that, right? She's had so many good men in her, like in her life that wanted her, but she sat here and pushed them to the curb, did them dirty to sit here and kiss, I'm gonna call them bums. Because when they depend off of you, they ain't shit. They're not men. They're little boys pretending to be fucking men. But women constantly look for these type of fucking men. Why you not happy? Because you won't fucking look for change. You've had good men, but you've pushed those to the side, did them, and I've seen this. That's why I was like, I get where people coming from, but it's like where it says you must want the change. That's
I've
why I
seen
said
girls
I'm
that they don't know how to act. Like they literally
listen,
don't know how to act. Like it's common
Commander,
sense.
listen, this shit gets deeper.
And
I had to cut her off because I'm happy in the way that I am. You see, doing what I'm doing, but this person, along with other people, is like, oh, they gonna do you like this. You gotta let this person go. I'm saying here, why? Because you went through what you went through. I'm not going through the same thing. I'm not feeling the same thing, and I'm not experiencing the same thing. Because you've decided to sit here and keep choosing bad men doesn't mean that I gotta let what's good for me go. Because in your head, they're gonna do me dirty.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
see where
I've
I'm
had that
coming
too.
from? So I
Hmm.
had to sit here and look at it like, wait, what the fuck am I being surrounding myself with?
I think this would be a more honest conversation. If people didn't say it wasn't no good men or good women, if they said it's hard to find someone attractive that got good character, I think that's a more honest conversation
That's what I'm saying.
versus saying ain't no good men or women. Because like Gary always said, most people what they fall in lust with, I would say lust, but what most people fall in love with is what's on the outside, and they don't really take the time to know what's on the inside. So once that
Facts.
time is spent and they start realizing like, yeah, everything on the outside good, they probably got a good job, money, attractive, but the inside is shit.
Yeah,
And now they unhappy. And now they think, okay, this is just how everybody is. No, that's just because you suck at picking your mate. You suck at it. Get better
exactly.
at it. And sometimes you gotta work on yourself. It be you. You be attracted to all these
Yeah.
months. I'm talking from personal experience now. So when I say you, I
Okay, it's
mean
mostly
like,
that word though.
Yep.
but I had to learn like I was only attracting what like if you go fishing, right? The bait that I had to use was shit bait, so I was catching shit fish. When I upgraded my line, my fishing pole, and the bait I used, I caught a bigger fish, and that's what it be. Sometimes it's like it's you, like the places you go, the environment you live in, and the
Facts.
sooner you accept it, the sooner you can start better in that. And when you start better in that, you get different results outside. You start attracting other things. Like most people, I mean, like I said, we all like to look highly of ourselves, but most people be lying like a motherfucker to themselves. They ain't shit. And that's why they keep attracting ain't shit things
That's
in
a
life.
fact.
That's just what it is. You think you value yourself as a high quality. Like you might be thinking of yourself as steak, but you really spam, and you keep wondering why you getting spam nuggets around you. That's because you just because your package say steak, they open that motherfucker. That's his spam, bro. The outside look good, but the inside ain't shit, bro. If y'all don't get what I'm saying, outside, that's what
They
most
think
people
it's
be working on,
caviar and
right? They
tuna
look.
fish.
Let me go work out. Let me go run. Let me go put makeup on. Let me put these big ass eyelash. All this shit you doing to make the outside look pretty, but the inside still ain't shit.
That's
And
a
that's
fact.
what it be. And you wondering why you ain't getting shit things. Like it used to trip me out. Like females like, oh man, always hitting on me. Well, what the fuck you walking out the house with your ass and tits out for? What you think they gonna do? Well, I'm doing this because it made me feel good. Well, that shit come with something. Ignorant motherfuckers hitting on you. That's what's gonna happen. And then you walk out looking like a classy lady. It's not a lot of people go approach you. They go except for the people who think they worthy of approaching you. you will get some riffraff trying to holler at you. But you carry yourself like that, motherfuckers gonna be attentive. I'm just being real. Motherfucker, like, look, if I go out
Crazy.
with a hoodie on and some Timbs and shit, it might be some hood rat who try to hit on me. But when I walk with a suit, they don't fuck with me. It be the classier women,
Mhm.
you know.
Okay.
I'm just being real, man. You walk out looking like a hoe, you gonna get treated like one. You walk out looking like a woman, you gonna get treated like one. Most of the time, the higher percentage is most of the time. You know, I mean,
Mhm.
ain't no. Hey, look, I'm just being real, man. It's the bait y'all using, man.
And you gotta
I
It's the
think it
bait.
depends where you live too, though.
you
The
gotta be careful.
environment. You know,
Yep.
all these are
Yeah.
factors. The environment too.
And then
I mean, like
people
I
is
said,
who
you'll
they
find a
attract
diamond
to.
in the rough now. Don't get me wrong, you'll find a diamond in the rough. But it's exactly what I'm saying. It's a diamond found in the rough. You know, I mean, I don't know how many diamonds gonna be here, but you can get a couple from out there.
Dude,
Versus going to a diamond mine, you go to a diamond mine, it's gonna be diamonds all around. But
and that's
you know,
true.
you'll find one
Listen,
out.
I had a neighbor next to me, right? That I think I said it to you one time, right? Where there was this. I'm not sure if I think I talked about it one day on my panel because they was making noise one day. We was on a live. I'm not sure if it was on your live or somebody, but listen, I had a neighbor, right? And she used to get her ass whooped all the time. We used to hear it through our walls. She used to get thrown down the steps, everything. Yo, cops getting called all the time, but she wouldn't leave the bull, right? So, mind you, one day she decided she grabbed her shit. Somebody got in her head real good, and I'm glad they did. They convinced her to get the fuck out. She got out. They got her into a shelter and everything. It took a little bit. It took her to have some distance from the bull. I don't know if it's that she wasn't used to it or if it was the PTSD. You know, she was used to men like that. But it took for this lady to help her out, for her to finally get away and do better. Because now she's doing better. Now she's got a job. She's I think I think the bull that she's working for got a good paid, great job. You see where I'm coming from? He's not in the house all the time getting high, depending on a check, beating her ass. So, like
Mm,
Virgil said, you have
mm,
to want that change, and Word has says that time after time. You are sometimes what you attract. You see where I'm coming from? So it's like
And
it's
then
hard. Like
sometimes
even
people like
though
that are scared to get into another relationship and they just focus on themselves so
that's
much
my whole
and
point.
they're
You're scared to
scared.
get in another relationship, but you hop into it, and that was the issue that she was having. You see
But
where I'm coming from?
you
And Word
gotta.
has talked
There,
about that before. We don't take the time to look
but
into
it's
the
not being
relationships we
afraid.
get into.
It's 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 not being afraid if they're comfortable in that situation. They'll
Mm-hmm.
rather go back to that and instead of improving themselves to see that their worth is better than what they think it is. So
Facts.
they're gonna go right back to that, and that's the sad part because their preferences are all on the outside instead of the inside. Well, I just want like if somebody
oh
say I
shit.
want somebody to love me for me. Okay, now you got to look at yourself. What is there to love about you, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have nothing to love about yourself, who the hell gonna love just anything about you? You
I
don't even
don't
know what to
love you.
love about yourself.
Facts.
So how does that work?
And
This
that's
is what
why I
I'm
said
saying. So instead
the
of that,
shorty needed
they
some
go
time,
with the
some
6 foot
distance.
tall and Coke
Mm-hmm.
bottle, the Coke bottle girl, and the 6 pack man, and all these other nonsensical things. Instead of hey, what will bring me joy inside? What will bring me peace into my mind, my heart, my soul, whatever. They do the things of the outside, like the rest of the people in the world, the outside world. Because if they're doing things on the inside, they will attract the things that will make their insides be fulfilled. But you know, well, it's spirit. Let me
You,
say that. I said that wrong, but whatever. But
you, you know what? And this.
they,
Oh my bad. Go ahead.
they yeah. No, go ahead, go ahead.
Oh no, I wasn't about to say nothing profound about right now. It was
Hot
actually thought it
potato,
was
hot
just something
potato.
that.
Sorry.
Uh,
They said
I'm
go
just
ahead. You
saying,
go
it's
ahead.
just a lot.
All right,
No, it's
Derek.
just like a lot of time. Like you can, and then you can tell when the person is battered because some men do it too, right? They be like, "Well, I really want this person to be a person that could make me happy." that's when you know when they hurt, because can't nobody make you happy. They can add to your happiness. They can't make you happy. You have to be happy already. You have to have
Facts.
these things already. And they be giving it so many people give it away like it's a doll that when it's over with they don't know they don't have nothing with it. So that's the difference.
Yep.
I was about to say, it is a myth that ugly girls got nice personalities too.
Huh?
I'm dating some ugly girls with some shitty personalities. I just wanted to add that's a myth. That's not true.
Or ugly guys are gonna treat you better. Nah.
Yeah, that's not true.
Oh, that's a myth.
Ugly
Yeah.
people, some ugly people, ugly on the outside and the inside.
That's some real
No,
shit.
not all.
But true
No.
beauty is really on the inside on some real shit though. It's just that not everybody has it.
And light-skinned black men aren't the devil.
I am dead. Who said that?
Hey, the
Wait a minute.
devil.
Wait, what?
I see all these
But,
light-skinned black men get turned down on Pop the Balloon and like
Oh,
Pandren.
yo, wait. Pop the Balloon has gone like a whole bunch of ways. Is it different Pop the Balloons or is it just one show?
Yeah,
nah,
I've
it's
seen
it's
different.
some.
a bunch of them now.
Everybody doing it. You know?
Oh, okay. Because
What
I've
is
seen
this,
some crazy
BJ?
shit. Like I've seen some
I've been
guys
watching.
dating guys on this shit. I'm like, wait, no, I'm done.
I
Now,
ain't
when
doing
I saw this, I was done. I was
They have
like,
one for
wait
old
a
people now
minute.
too,
What?
like senior citizens.
Okay.
Not the senior citizen.
No, that's the one in Kensington. That shit was. I was like, I'm going to hell for doing this.
Like
I
I've
see
been
one in
watching Love
Spanish.
Island. I've
Oh
been
no,
watching Love
Lord.
Island, and no, I'm serious. And I'm sitting there looking at the concept because I'm like, I've been around words too long. Because now I'm just studying people. Like, this is what y'all choosing. Y'all going over here as soon as y'all lock in, y'all lock into one person, then y'all want that person, and then the what is it? The bombshell comes through, and then they do one little kiss, and it's a whole new. Oh, I want her instead of her. I want him instead
I
of
think
him.
they're staged though, but I can't watch those
That's just
island
all
shows.
I mean, shit like that is scripted. I mean,
I
you gotta
don't believe none
realize.
of that shit, bro.
I noticed that when
So I'm just
they started doing these celebrity Johns, it was kind of like Pop the Balloon, but it's not Pop the Balloon.
20
It's
versus whatever.
almost some is a celebrity versus another celebrity, but they're kind of like dating. There's a whole bunch of women that come, or a whole bunch of men. If it's women, there's a woman celebrity. It's
That's the
almost
whole
like Pop the
flavor
Balloon,
of love.
but it's a little different.
Like the old,
flavor of love.
old.
I'm
Remember
like,
that
this
shit?
all stage shit.
I knew Delicious.
And like
That girl Delicious was on there.
you know what else
Yeah,
I'm starting to notice that I think is also staged, like these situations with these celebrities. Like they say that, it'd be real, but I feel as though the majority of the shit when they turn these cameras on, it's staged, point blank, period. Like, the Krishan Rock, these DDG situations and all that shit. I feel like all that is staged. Something like
Yeah,
when I
they assign like a producer to each person, and they kind of make the scenes.
something I don't know. I'm just noticing. I'm putting two and two together, listening to a lot of shit. Like all this shit on here that we're watching, the majority of these streamers, it's hard to tell which ones are the real ones because of all this stage shit that's going on with these streamers.
that
It's
shit.
bad.
Well, it's
I
about
mean,
to
they
get
just took what
worse.
they did on TV. Normal people doing it. Now you can do it. Shit, you've been seeing on TV your whole life. Now normal people can do it with the social media shit. So
Mhm.
people,
I started
this
peeping
shit
like,
gonna be real. And then you can tell when the shit get real because people be getting out alive. Like the real shit happen when shit real.
because obviously it's gonna go love shit, but shit's still scripted. My whole point. Like, what do y'all
All
think?
this gain attention. If we can grab somebody's attention, they can get the views. Buy
Yeah,
some commercials in.
that's why that shit go
Everybody
left
get
too.
paid, bro.
That should go
Yeah,
very
'cause
left
it's
too because of
entertainment.
the viewers. The viewers ask for this, and then they
And
try to keep up with the viewers.
you know the
This shit.
fucked up part is this. This the fucked up part is it's people relating to that shit. That's why they watching it. I can relate to it. That's why they be showing some ghetto ass shit. Like people can relate to that. Oh yeah, this shit happened to me yesterday. Like what?
That's why I said I wanna go see and pull up on the strike shit to see if it's all really real. Like, are y'all all really workers? Or like my biggest thing, like going up to this, John, is because I want to see like, yo, y'all saying that y'all got the majority of the 911 dispatchers up in this John striking, and then the judge had to sit here and put an ordering the majority of them to come in, especially the water department. I'm sitting here like, no, this cannot be real. Cause I'm like, so if people call 911, they really gonna be on hold like y'all said? I'm
No, they're
like,
gonna
this
hire
shit
people
is-
from like India, like a phone service.
No, they not.
Pick
No, they not. No, they not.
I'm joking.
I was like, no, she not. She not paying. I'm like,
Somebody
these
from the
motherfuckers on
Philippines is
strike.
gonna pick up. What is your emergency?
Yo, that's what I'm over here. Like, no, see, my thing is on some real shit, right? If it's true what they're saying here on social media and on the news and all that, right? That the 911 dispatchers are also on strike. Motherfuckers, tomorrow's the 4th of July. What the fuck is going to happen? Like, how long? If somebody has a heart attack, somebody get hit by a car, somebody gets shot, so they going to die waiting for, a 911 dispatcher to get, y'all talking about getting only 200 police officers to take these dispatcher calls because the strikers are, the dispatchers
It's
are on
already
strike.
like
I'm saying, it's already out of pocket.
it's already
crazy.
bad. Yeah, because they put you on hold.
Yes.
Then they don't even come out until way late.
That's why I was like,
But
yo, tomorrow's the 4th of July. How is she going to work out? Tomorrow's
do you
going to be the
think
4th day
AI
they
could
on
do that
strike.
job? You think
Oh shit! You know
AI
what I was listening?
dispatcher?
They talking about bringing in
Eventually.
these. What happened?
I mean, the only thing they got to do is write an algorithm for them.
Yeah, like if
I'm
they say
serious.
this,
Like
they
once
do
they
this.
get,
Yeah,
like,
show them.
once they get an algorithm for it to, like, think about it. Now they already have where you can, when you call places, what is your discrepancy or whatever the fuck they say, and you tell them, and then they say, so that's all they really got to do is create and write a program
But
for where it can accurately pick up majority of the people's
they already
language,
thinking about
the
that.
accent, and stuff. They've been working on shit
Where
like
Nate
that,
at?
and they putting shit into work. I mean, you see it in your everyday life how they perfecting it.
Yeah, that's why I
The
said where Nate at.
AI, like
Because
at the
those
fast food
systems suck.
drive, they do a pretty good job.
Nate
Those
is a part of
systems
my
used to suck, but they're a lot better now. Like the computer systems that wait on you and shit, that shit used to suck, but I mean it still sucked, but it's a lot better than what it was. So you see the advancement. When they perfect that shit, bro, they trying to find more ways to, like, companies. I'm gonna say companies, I'm gonna say government. But companies are finding more ways to use less human. They'd rather pay someone to program something and it works for them versus paying somebody to do it.
Yep.
It's cheaper to maintenance a robot than to continuously pay someone.
Yep.
So
that's what I was about to say. That I was reading and looking into it, and I think I heard somebody that was working into the city saying that they're already thinking about replacing the sanitation workers. Right? I think they said they started already in New York in certain places out of the 5 boroughs. Right? They're trying to the trash cans that are robotic already, the ones that you don't need nobody to pick up the trash. It's got its own little arms. Wait, what happened?
I want to make sure that was blind.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to make sure that's blind before.
Yeah, it's me, bro. It's me, bro.
Okay.
They already
put it back if you want.
My bad. They already thinking about replacing a lot of the workers and a lot of people in certain places, not just here in not just in New York and stuff like that, but they thinking about bringing it to Philly. They said they already tried it in places like Los Angeles, like bigger cities and shit like that. And we've already seen the robot dogs and what is it, the waitress that are robotic and shit like that already in certain cities. So they got the dogs out in New York and in other places that are robotic and shit like that. So it's coming. It's here already. The Jetsons are here. We're the Flintstones. Blessings,
Oh,
Bond.
okay.
Wait, is that Bond?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, you changed your name?
Nah, it's always New Jack City in the chat, but it's Mr. Blonde when I come on screen.
Okay.
What up, Mr. Blonde?
I just woke up, y'all. It's
Well, good
3:30 in the
morning.
morning. Yeah, in Ohio.
What up,
3:30
Good
in the
morning.
yeah morning.
Happy 4th of July.
Yep.
Oh shit, that is
So
today.
that's mañanitas. Oh no, that's a happy birthday song. My bad.
It is the
Commander,
4th of July.
what's a good
Yeah,
morning song? I'm Mexican.
good morning
Estas
song.
son las mañanitas que cantaba el rey David.
Oh, that is the good morning song? Okay.
No, it's a happy birthday song,
Oh,
kinda.
see?
But
Oh,
it says morning. It says morning in the song.
Good morning. Good morning.
Gary went old school. Was that Gary or Word? Wait a minute.
That was Mr. Blonde.
That was me, yo.
Yeah, that was shit back in the day, bro.
I'm
I don't
like,
know
why
nothing
they
about
put
that.
their voice like that?
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good
I
morning.
forgot the rest of it.
Yeah, I do too, man. For real, yeah.
Good morning. Good morning to you.
They took that shit old school. That's why I thought it was Gary. I don't even know how old Mr. Blonde is, but I know Gary is a dinosaur. No, he
Oh yeah, I'm 44.
oh, you
Oh,
closer
oh.
to word age.
What is it?
I say you closer to word age. Gary is a
Oh
damn dinosaur.
yeah, December 5th, 1980. I'm 44.
Yeah, he the
80
beginning of the
baby.
80s baby. The last of the 70s baby. So no.
Did you grow up
Mm.
in Ohio?
Oh yeah, I've been there my whole life, bro. Word.
I would never move to Ohio.
I didn't. Yeah, believe me, I
Ohio.
didn't choose. I didn't choose it, but there's worse places I've been. Believe me, it's not that bad. Small town.
Ohio. Man, man. See, I'm a backwoods boy. I'm from a little town called October, Pennsylvania. So I love Ohio. It
Yeah,
reminds me of home.
yeah, we right
I
next
gotta,
door. Yeah.
He said I'm
yeah, I
okay.
gotta go up north to get that vibe in Michigan. You know, I live in a nice little subdivision, like it's not even a subdivision, but nice little neighborhood or whatever. But
Too many like crime stories
the
come out
first,
of Ohio.
Ah, I mean, it depends. I'm in the I'm close to everything. I'm only like an hour and a half south of Columbus. I'm not far from Columbus or Athens, Ohio, where OU University is. I'm not far from that. So it's not bad.
I wouldn't move to Florida either.
I ain't moving to Florida. There's something in that water, but I ain't moving to New York. That's
Yeah.
too wild, crazy.
Bert
I ain't
Kreischer
moving
came
to.
from Florida, bro. You don't want no part of Florida.
Yeah, I mean, if I move out of the state, it'll probably be to Ohio. I'm straight other than that, man.
Cost of living's
I might
cheap
move
here,
back
man.
home. Yeah, it is. That's what I said. And you get a bang for your buck, man. I used to
Oh yeah.
when I did real estate, we had a couple people I used to work with in Ohio, man, and they had some big, beautiful ass houses, very cheap. Like, goddamn, Ohio, West Virginia, like places like that, man.
Oh yeah,
Get a
West
big, beautiful
Virginia.
house. Here in
Yeah.
The
Michigan, you can too, though.
yeah, Michigan you can, like where I'm at, you can rent a 3 bedroom house here for like $650 a month.
Oh shit, big
Wow.
bedroom house here, unless you in the hood. Even shit, even in the hood, I've seen some 2 bedroom houses go for
No, I'm not in
1,200.
the hood. I'm in the country.
No, I'm saying like even in the hood of Michigan. I mean, 2, 3 bedroom house, that shit gonna cost you.
Oh yeah. There's
Yeah, but the cost of living in
it's
Ohio, I think it makes it sufficient.
I know a guy in
it's
Ohio and his goat lives inside the house with him.
there's a goat farm up the road from me. I swear to God. I
And
swear to
he lives
God.
like there's like Amish people near him.
There's Amish everywhere here. I passed a horse and buggy a couple days ago.
See?
around Pennsylvania be like if you live like you said, you know, you live in a small town, you live in an area like that, like it ain't isolated, but
I'm not
No,
sharing my bathtub with the goat.
no, you ain't got to do all that. Yeah, I'll tell you what though, if you have a goat, you don't have to buy a fucking lawnmower. You just let that motherfucker out in the yard.
Nice.
You don't have to cut the grass again.
It's like a program where they have goats, and they like the goats do the instead of paying someone, they have them eat all the grass,
Yeah,
like
but
where all the
yeah,
like the electrical line, like all those little areas that are like grassy areas where the electrical lines are. They got
yeah.
goats eating all that.
But when they run out of grass, they'll start eating everything else. They'll eat the fucking
No, they
house.
move them. It's like they just bring the goats to eat the grass, and then they pick them up and they move them to like another spot.
Yeah, they will. They'll eat. They'll eat the hell out of some grass. They will. Listen, I grew up here. I'm about as far from a country boy as you can get. I mean, I grew up around it. I mean, it's part of my life, but I'm not into. I'm more of a city guy. I've always been a city guy. My family just happens to be here, so
I hate
Yeah,
the
it's
city.
good.
I hate cities. Shit moves
it's
too fast.
nah. I got time, man. It's my parents are
Or
older. They don't have anybody else to take care of them, so it is what it is.
Yo, word.
huh?
Yep.
Have you ever seen immigrants, like a courthouse full of immigrants?
I've
Nah.
seen a library full of immigrants.
Okay, well, I'm a little lost. I'm looking in a video, right? And ICE is like, yo, they really emptying a courthouse. New York City courthouse emptied. ICE deports entire building in minutes.
Well, I know that
Mm.
when they're going to their court appointments, like they have court appointments, they're taking them from there.
Oh
Oh.
shit! What the hell is going
Like they have
on?
their
This is crazy.
because they're supposed to have their day in court, and
So
then they're
they
just
emptied out the whole court building and
Hey,
deporting them.
started arresting people. That
Yeah, and
shit is
then the people
crazy.
are crying. You see the wives crying and the kids crying that have papers because they're
What
like
the
taking
hell?
away their
hey,
mom or yeah.
I gotta see if I can
Why?
find this Facebook post, but you know, I live out like in the suburbs of Detroit, and out here, like I remember the other day when my wife went to work, it was like ICE was down the street, you know, and then I don't usually go on Facebook, but it's this doctor I used to work with. It was like she was at the park with her kid, and she's Middle Eastern, and she was like, "We spotted ICE," and it was literally ICE agents. It was like three ICE agents on an ice cream truck. That shit was so fucking funny, and it was
Whoa.
real. Like they stopped and got ice cream. They was just talking to people. She said they wasn't, you know, they was cool. They was, you know, this they were patrolling or whatever, or looking for somebody, but they was like talking to the people
Hmm.
like they was regular cops, but they was like just agents.
Mm. Hey, is my sound all right? I ain't got those like burps, do I?
No,
Those
you
No,
sound
audio.
fine.
you
That
sound
sound fine. All right. These headphones are the shit. Yeah. Good.
What up, Rudy?
Oh shit.
You guys, did you guys see the girl that she got detained and she was gonna get deported, but they ended up she's like in college. She's never lived in the country that she came from. Like I guess they brought her when she was like a little kid. Did you guys see
Mm-mm.
that story?
I don't watch the news.
Okay, well, they ended up releasing her and they're allowing her to stay because the police officer that pulled her over, it was like um it was a different he pulled over the wrong person basically. She was driving a truck that was similar to the other truck that was supposed to be pulled over. Like she had no infraction. So they released her. She
Hmm.
didn't get deported. I thought that was wild, but I feel like they'll probably pick her up later and deport her.
Well, did you
and it's for paperwork is right. I don't see.
Well,
say that?
she's illegal
Uh
Oh,
because like her parents brought her here when she was little, and so she never got her papers straight.
did you guys see that Michael Madsen died today?
Who's that?
Who?
That's where I get my name from the movie Reservoir Dogs, Mr. Blonde.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
He was in Kill Bill, Volume 1, Volume 2. He played Kill Bill. He played Bill's brother. He was in the movie
oh,
Free Willy, like back in the day. Michael Madsen, he's a real famous actor. He died today, man.
did not know that.
Yeah, he was awesome, dude. It's sad. It's a waste.
Yeah, how old was he?
He was up there. He was probably like seven. I mean, not up there, but like he was probably 70, 60 something, 70. And
Yeah, he's a cool dude. I like him,
yeah,
dude.
he just did a podcast like a month ago and I watched it. And I don't even know what happened to him, but he died today. He died, or yesterday would have been. But yeah, the movie Reservoir Dogs,
Brasco.
Yeah.
And he was in Species, Donnie Brasco.
Yeah.
That's 848. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember him in that Once
he
Upon a
played
Time.
He played Sonny Black in Donnie Brasco. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Species, I remember him from that.
Yeah, he's been
Sin
in a bunch of
City.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was great in Kill Bill, Volume 2.
Killing Jar. I remember that movie.
Ryder.
Blood Rain.
Jerry said goodnight in the back chat, and he put a little dinosaur.
Oh, night, bro.
You want a bit?
Yeah, that's about good point.
Oh, Gary was
Night,
sweet.
bro. Good night,
Yeah.
sweetheart.
But he put a dinosaur.
Uh-uh.
He put a dinosaur emoji.
Oh, gee, this is the dumbest influencer ever. An illegal influencer deported after flaunting benefits and calling the USA what?
Who is it? Bonnie Blue?
Stupid.
Dude.
Oh, they got a video. He is. Oh shit, he got on video and called the USA stupid. Yep, he did. What the fuck?
Did you guys see the debate between Bonnie Blue and Andrew Tate? Did you see that shit? Did anybody else see it?
Mm-mm.
It's
Nah.
ridiculous. It's like ridiculously stupid. It's worth watching just for how stupid it is.
What was they debating?
It's there's a British guy named Rob Moore. That's the name of his YouTube channel. It's the Rob Moore YouTube channel, and he
Oh,
had
yeah,
Bonnie.
I've seen him.
He had Bonnie Blue on one side of the couch and Andrew Tate on the other, and he was in the middle. And they just went in on each other for like all the horror shit that she's doing and all the buck wild shit he's doing. And it's I don't know. It's like a 2 hour.
Wait, what? What?
Yeah.
Buck Wild? What is he doing that's Buck Wild? Andrew?
Yeah. Oh, he's buck wild, man. He's crazy. Andrew Tate.
I think. I mean, he says some wild things, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying
he's pretty cool. I like him.
Yeah, I don't disagree with he's just a wild boy. You know what I mean? He's just a wild boy. But like he was going in on her, she was going in on him, and it's an interesting listen if you're into that. Like it was a pretty wild little debate.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard people say, "Oh, that he just says things for shock value."
Yeah, I think he knows what he's doing. I mean, I think he absolutely knows how to get, followers, and he knows what he's doing. Yeah.
This is Bonnie Blue.
Yeah, that girl that slept with like 1,000 people in one day.
She's like from the UK, right?
Yeah. She's British. Yeah.
I saw. I don't know much about her, but I saw the part where she started crying when the guy asked her, I think, how does it feel or something? I don't know, but she started crying. I'm like, bro, why is she doing that if it's making her cry? For money and clout?
Yeah, that was a different thing, I think. Like I said, you have to look up the Rob Moore, Bonnie Blue, Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
You have to watch
Yeah, no,
that.
I haven't seen the new one, but when I first saw about her, I was like, at that point she hadn't slept with 1,000 men yet. She had only slept with 100. That one time when the guy was interviewing her.
Oh no, that's two different people. So the girl. Okay.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, there's two. Okay, this is what the problem is. So there's two British girls. The one girl, Bonnie Blue, slept with 100 or 1,000 people, like legitimately. And the other girl that you're talking about, kind of like rode off of her coattails. They were friends, and she slept with 100 dudes. And she got interviewed, and she was crying and saying that the lifestyle wasn't. Yeah. They're two
Yeah.
different chicks. Yeah, I know exactly
Okay,
what you're
okay.
talking about. Yeah. If you
She
want to
said
see,
she was gonna do 1,000. Like that was her next. She was gonna move it up, and it was like within 24 hours.
1,057 men.
1,024 hours. If you want to see what Bonnie Blue looks
One
like,
I remember I
1,000
calculated. I timed it, and I was like,
1,057
bleh.
1,057 men in a single day.
yeah, it was like each man only got like I forget how many. It was like a minute or something to
Yeah.
yeah. It was something nuts
I
like that.
calculated it was like no more than 2 minutes. It was like less than 60 seconds or something. I don't know. It's
Yes,
disgusting.
but if you want to see
Disgusting.
what she looks like when you look up the Rob Moore podcast, you'll see that Bonnie Blue looks different than the girl that you're talking about that was interviewing and
Yeah.
crying. Yeah, they're different looking. Yeah.
I mean, I would ask her like, "Is your coochie sore? Like what? Like what?"
Like she says some of the most inappropriate shit as far as I'm concerned. Like a female can do whatever they want to do. I can't control anybody, but to hear like nobody has any reserve anymore. They just the way she talks, some of the shit she says on this debate, it just makes you want to just cringe a little bit.
I don't know. I just feel like her vajayjay would just like fall apart. I don't know. It's gross.
Yeah, she's talking about sitting on the couch doing this debate with Andrew Tate, and she's talking about being wet on the couch. Like she's saying some wild
Wow.
shit. Wild shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
interesting. It's interesting to watch. I mean, like I said, just for the simple fact that that's where we're at as a country. Like that's what we're doing now. We're
I
interviewing
hope
this.
girls
Yeah,
don't look up to her. Like
I
I
know,
really hope
right?
girls don't even
They
get the
interviewed
idea.
they interviewed her mother because they interviewed Bonnie Blue's mother after she slept with 1,000 dudes, and they were asking her what she thought of her daughter's OnlyFans page and all this stuff. And her mother was like, "Oh, I think it's fine. I get to take awesome trips and I get to have really nice handbags." She's basically saying that she's fine with her daughter
Oh, that's
balling all
great.
these. Yeah,
She's like
she
pimping her daughter.
pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Mm.
Wait till
That's
you
not a
hear
good
it.
mom.
Go watch it and wait until you see what Andrew Tate says to her. Like, just I'm just telling you, you just go watch.
Couldn't have a conversation with nobody like that. I have no respect for you.
Yeah, it's
So there's not too much you can say to me without me saying you a hoe or something like that. Hey,
well, I
come
mean,
on, I'll take you serious.
you'd never know if you were getting the real person. Like, there has to be a real person in there somewhere. But she's created this persona and done this thing that she's famous for. And if you were talking to her, especially on camera, you would know who you're getting. You know what I mean?
What if
If
all
I
the
was,
dudes were
if some,
AI? She did
Mm,
1,000 AI
what if,
dudes. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah,
What if it's fake? Do you think it's real?
yeah. Oh
Sorry,
yeah,
word. I
they show.
interrupted you.
Yeah, it was on her OnlyFans page until it got I think it got taken down. Like that was one of the only times OnlyFans intervened and actually took a video down. There were like videos of the guys lined up in a hallway, like going in the room one right after another. Like it was fucked. Yeah, she did it.
they had
Uh,
even the guys who participated in that, like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with y'all, bro?
Well,
exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
their age ranges were all over the place. There were dudes there that were like from the age of 18 all the way up to I think they said like 50 or something like that. It was all over the
Unscrupulous.
place. Yeah, it was
Unscrupulous.
nasty. It was nasty, bro.
I'm sure they
I'm
all got
saying even,
tested though before they started.
I
bro,
don't know. I think she just made them all wear condoms. Actually, they talked about it on the interview.
Oh hell no.
like that shit, bro. I mean, even the guys, I don't respect nobody in that shit. Like, all y'all fucking
Yeah,
kids,
I
bro.
mean, nobody's ever going to marry that chick. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't never getting a husband. It ain't happening.
And if you do shit, you gonna be, I don't know, mentally disabled.
Yeah, for real.
Gotta be. I'm just being real. We'll be mentally disabled, but it's some dude. It's what's they call? There's a whole
Like a simp.
um. Nah, it's some truck hold or something like that. Truck something. I don't know what they
And
call it.
you talking about
They
incel?
do
An
it for like
incel?
I don't. It's like the dudes who get off on watching other dudes bang their girl and shit like
Oh, a
that.
cuck. You
I
talking
don't
about a
know.
cuck?
Oh,
Yeah,
like a
I don't
voyeur,
know.
Yeah, like a voyeur or a
like
cuck. Yeah,
voyeurism.
I don't know what that shit called because I ain't down with that shit. But
No,
they
but
got a whole category of people like that.
It's
Like,
voyeurism. People who
man,
like to watch.
yeah.
bro, it's so many weird looking people out here in the world,
You,
bro.
Well,
I
Those
don't
are
be
nothing.
like
want
the
to know
peeping
nobody personal
toms.
shit.
Yeah, nothing's taboo anymore, man. It's all out there. Like there's, like I said,
Hmm.
nobody has any couth anymore. That word, you don't hear that word very
Yeah,
often. Nobody has any
yeah,
couth,
bro.
bro.
But
Uh,
I've been hearing that word so long,
yeah,
but
nobody's got
that's
any more
funny,
couth.
bro.
Yeah, it's
Bro,
wild.
it's like people be like, I don't be like it. I've never even. I remember I used to like when I used to go to work and shit. Like people come in and start talking about. I'm like, I ain't about to sit around a bunch of dudes talk about sex. I don't care what you did with your thing. What the fuck I want to talk about that shit? Man, I had this girl last night. I don't hear none of that shit. What you
Yeah,
do with
no,
fun?
yeah,
People
no.
telling me. I remember this one dude. I was like, I don't know why y'all be telling him about y'all girls. 'Cause as soon as you tell him about your girls, he go try to hit. He always do that, and y'all get mad when he do it. But that's just who he is. Like we
Yeah.
had this one homeboy. He used to walk around with this little bag, right? And one day we found out it was like condoms and lubricant and shit. Like, what the fuck? Man, he be going around fucking everybody girl, bro. So he be ready. Bro. And he was a pretty boy too. And he had a
uh,
Corvette. So I mean it
uh,
wasn't hard. You know what I'm saying?
right.
It wasn't really
Yeah,
hard.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
you go around like, oh man, my girl was doing this trick. Next thing you know, he got her on camera. I remember this one dude, and he was like a pretty boy. He couldn't fight or nothing like that. But he can
Mm,
put. I mean, there's one dude we used to hang out with, man. We was all at the bar. It was like six of us at the bar. He left. Him and the dude was getting into it like the whole week at work. We all worked together, 6 people, right? We all worked
mm.
together. So he left the bar, and then 20 minutes later, he texted everybody in the group except for that one dude, right? He texted a clip of him beating some cheeks. I'm like,
No.
bro, why is it? And so we all like, man, what the
No.
fuck is he sending us this shit for? He the only one that get it. And when we
Mm.
showed him, he was like, man, that's my girl. I'm getting 15. He was like, oh, shit.
Oh no.
He was like,
Mm.
bro. Fuck your
Oh,
girl while we all sitting at the bar. Like, oh shit, bro. Like,
people are
Like
come
something's
on,
wrong with
nasty.
bro.
him.
People are
Oh
nasty,
yeah,
bro. Yeah,
yeah, bro. That's what's up. He got off on banging other people girls, bro. That's just
yeah.
how he was, bro.
Dude, chivalry's dead, man. I'm very old school, man. Some of this shit's just a little much. It's a little much for me.
Yeah, man. We don't mess with
Yeah.
nobody girl, bro.
No, I wasn't raised that way, like I said, but I'm from a different generation. I don't these 20-year-old
Yeah.
kids are on they're on some different shit.
Okay, but like, okay, so you say you weren't raised that way. So who's raising these people?
They
Like the people
exactly
that were raised like you, or
no,
who's
Somebody
no,
raising
like?
themselves.
no,
Mhm.
these what's happening is these people are like these 20-year-old kids have parents that aren't much older than them. Like it's, my parents were I don't know. I think my mom was maybe 26 or something like that when she had me. She wasn't 18 like a lot of these parents and stuff are now. Which, I mean, listen, there's an exception to every rule. I'm not saying you can't be 18 and have a child and be a good mother, but this whole new millennial whatever generation, they've got no morals or values. They've got no one teaching them how to.
That's what it is. Yep.
It's all online, bro. It's everything from Instagram to TikTok, and that's where they get all their information. Like no one's teaching them how to be a man or how to be a woman. They just get everything online. That phone is their everything.
And that's what I wanted to add to what he was saying. When he was saying people like who raised him was older. Yeah,
Yeah.
people raising is the older people had established morals and values, so you growing up with those. But a lot of times when somebody is raising a kid and they don't have them themselves or they don't know how to teach them, then or I mean, kids mimic what we do. My
Well,
son hold open doors for women because he see me doing. So
yeah, but
I
I'll give
mean,
you a perfect example. There's like I said, I live in a small town, right? We have a tanning salon here, right? Like a tanning bed, like where people go to the tanning bed. And nobody works there but like teenage people, right? It's all teenage girls that run this tanning salon. The manager of this place is 18 years old. That's how old the manager is of this tanning salon. She got pregnant 5 months ago, I do believe. She's 18 and she's going to keep the kid. She's still in high school. Like that's become the norm now. Like these young girls have kids, and then the grandparents raise the kid while the kid still goes to school. Like it's just a different that it wasn't that way when I was growing up. Everything's different. It just doesn't make any
That's kind of
sense
how
to
I
me.
grew up.
Yeah, it
That's
just
my
doesn't make any
grandparents
sense.
raised me. But that, I mean, for me, it worked. I mean, I mean, it don't make sense. It ain't how it's supposed to be. But
Right.
it's better for them just like with my experience, I had a better chance of becoming who I am now because my grandmother raised me.
Sure.
But
Sure.
sometimes you see the adverse side of that when the grandparents are too old and the kids are out of control. You know, they're
Well,
running over the grandparents. So
as a
that shit can work
society,
either
though,
way.
we've
Yeah,
we've become desensitized to everything because of the internet. So
yeah,
like as a society, these girls get pregnant at 14, 15 now, and they're going to high school pregnant. Like I did, there was no one. If you were pregnant when I was
yeah,
in high school, you were like an outcast. Like you were shunned almost
yeah,
because that was like something that you weren't supposed to do. And then now
yeah.
it's commonplace now.
Acceptable. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, that's what
that
I'm
was
saying. Like
acceptable.
it's like you legit just gave up a big chunk of your life. Like how are you going to go to college? How are you
Hmm.
going to do any of this shit if you're 18 and you decide to get pregnant and keep the child? I'm not saying you can't do it. I mean, people do it, but it doesn't make it easier.
No, no,
So,
it's definitely harder. I mean,
yeah.
but it get done. But then you got to deal with probability. If it becomes common, you gonna have good and bad coming from that. So the more common it is, the more probability is
Yeah,
involved. But when it ain't as common, then the probability lessens. So
true.
I mean, so it's
It's
just
just wild, bro. It's just wild the way things
yeah.
are now. That's all I'm saying.
Mm.
Yeah,
No, I agree.
it's
I
yeah.
agree because, like I said, if you get kids raising kids,
Yeah,
and the parent hasn't yet developed the virtues, the morality, how they gonna teach it to their offspring?
right.
You'll need
And
somebody
they're
else to teach it to them. But they're gonna be
well,
watching what you do. So if you still acting like a kid and they grow up seeing that shit, they're gonna create a behavior, and you're gonna
well,
start
and
seeing patterns, and that's what happens. Bro.
I feel like my parents maybe still were able to keep like maybe shelter me from some things or something like that because the internet didn't exist. You know, my generation's the last generation that'll ever remember what it was like to have no internet, which is a wild thing to say
Yeah.
out loud. But any generation from now going forward, everybody from now going forward will always have internet. They'll have Wi-Fi, they'll have whatever. Back in the 90s, like I remember before there was dial-up, like we didn't have internet. So you could shelter people from some things. You could kind of keep them from some things for a certain amount of time, stuff like that. But now, I mean, everybody's got a phone in their hand. These kids, they have access to everything at the age of 13, 14. Like it's nuts.
Yeah. But bro, these birds are chirping out here. I gotta get my ass up. I got a big day tomorrow. I appreciate y'all
Oh,
coming
Good
through,
night,
rocking out with
everyone.
me, bro. I really do. Y'all kept me up.
Buenas noches.
Got a lot of this stuff that I still gotta clean top of the refrigerator though. My wife's gonna be mad.
Hey, what's
Can't get
up?
up.
Carney's in the chat. I just saw him right
oh,
now.
What up, Carney?
What up, Carney?
Blessings, Carney.
All right,
But
we out.
yeah, I'll
Good night,
try to come
Nine.
back on. Good night. I'll
Nice
try to
talking to
come
you,
back
Mr.
on
Blonde.
sometime this
oh
weekend.
yeah. Hey, I'll see you guys
Riders,
later, man.
Word, Gary.
Always a good conversation with Mr. Bond. But yeah, I'll wrap with y'all. Hopefully I'll be on sometime this weekend, but if not, then I'll catch y'all Tuesday. I know I ain't gonna be on Monday. But
Mm.
y'all know what I always say, man. Care about how you feel. These are conversations to build nations. And if we say anything that resonated with you, do me a favor, hit that share button, tell somebody, help me spread the word. But until next time, we out.
And do it for the 9.
What up, Nine?
Acknowledge me!
They've been telling y'all love, and I came to tell y'all right.
The way you feel influences the way you think, and the way you think dictates the actions you take.
You there, sitting at home, acknowledge me.
When I move, is it a quick rumble? I will never ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble. Break down walls like Jericho crumble.